What is up, guys? This is Thepigeonreturns Studios. Your boy Infinite, Tommy, whatever you want to call me. If you're wondering why I'm not in my area, the thing is you're like doing something related to like water. Apparently, the water in the pipes are frozen. So yes, this is a time. This is a thing all of us have been hyped for. This is something I've been advertising like twice. Uh, it is time for the debate. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes probably, but as of lately, Gabester and I have been getting into a lot more debates. I've gotten into a debate with him multiple times, each time ending with him being removed or like me leaving pretty much. And somebody has left a dislike. I wonder who that could be. Interesting. I guess that person left. Yeah, this is going to be the live debate between Gabester and I. So these type of debates have been ranging from in the versus debating type of way about who would win a battle. Cooper Spironic, he thanks Cooper by showing your support of me. I don't think there's any Gabester supporters here, surprisingly. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, Gabester is relatively popular in the fan base, but so far from like what I've done, people have usually supported me, which so nice. Like, there's a potential that Gabester has been preparing for this. So let's not. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt, or whatever it's called. You know, he probably has improved in terms of debating for this event, this argument, this debacle. Yeah, strange indeed. Probably more people are going to join, but this is the first person who rated this actually left a dislike, which honestly, thank you very much, because usually these type of streams don't end well. You know? I'm going to be trying to work on, like, the thumbnail. I'm going to try to change the thumbnail so you don't see my face in the thumbnail, you know? Because let's face it, I don't have a good face, you know? But most of these... They're just basic streams. Me, basically, it's just going to... Can you even change thumbnails for, like, things that are actually streaming right now? One, what's this debate about? It is going to be me on us. It's going to be Gabe and I debating about who'd win, Showa Godzilla or Shin Godzilla. I'm going to be on the side of Showa Godzilla since I've done my research on the character. And Gabester, I don't know what he's done. TKC says, "Oh no, Gabester is going to lose so bad." My thanks, I guess. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. I'm gonna be doing it on my phone right now. Or try to learn how to change it. Alex says, "Oh snap! Whoa, whoa, whoa!" I'm just trying to learn how to like change like a thumbnail, or is that something that only happens when you're fully done? I mean, myself, I'm quite new on how to do this. Uh, Also, you add the chat. Also, can you add it? Let's see. Show Gutzil's pretty hyperactive. Release. Yeah, Showa Godzilla would be fast enough to dodge Shin because Shin is relatively slow. All and for adding people to the chat, uh, I'll probably add people later on, but I don't know because people are gonna try to like join then, and I really don't want people joining since this is between Gabester and I, you know. And this is getting to be a bit complicated. All this stuff is talking about. It's just showing like. No, I don't wanna. Can you add me too? I wouldn't join the call or anything. But I mean, it's not like well, just I don't think he's gonna type anything in the chat. That's the thing. I probably should have told Gabester that I'm live. Well, it appears that Gapester isn't responding to any of the messages saying that I'm live. Even in the G-Fan group, which he's typically in, he hasn't responded. Wait, is he even in this one? I don't think... Yeah, he is in it, but he hasn't, like, read anything yet. Alright, so... What I understand is that, like... I guess I'll probably be able to change this thumbnail if... once it's done. I mean... Okay, folks. It looks like he isn't responding, so I'm gonna try to talk to him on Instagram on posts. I will respond to him on my one post where I try talking to him. So if you can, I recommend trying to talk to Gabester because it seems that he's not talking. Yeah, I added Goto. He's gonna be the spectator. Alright, I tagged Gabester in a post basically saying it's time, but well, wherever he is, it's gonna take a while, I guess.
Somebody take my spaghetti.
Fairly made the hype. Yeah. It was gonna be a part of a video where I explained why like Showa Godzilla could beat Shin. But I thought it'd be also nice to use it for like a little advertisement thing. So I guess I've been waiting since like what? Let me check. How many days ago? I've been waiting since what, like Tuesday or Wednesday for this, and so far he has not responded. Uh, Honestly, I am a bit bummed. You think by now he would have known? I mean, I recently made a post, but it seems it's only been posted like what, 2 minutes ago, and I tagged him in it, so you figured that people would be noticing by now. I mean, most Godzillas could beat Shin. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. Like before he joins, like Showa could beat like, yeah, not only Showa could beat Shin, pretty much any Godzilla given could actually beat Shin. He was live at like 3 to talk about it with me, but ever since he's been quiet. I mean, Minya could probably be Shin if we're highballing him. 2004 one shots. I'm gonna be straight up honest. But like once like we get like after some of the earlier stuff like show like like after like Monster vs. Godzilla, pretty much anyone in the show era could probably beat Shin. if we power scale them, except for like maybe like the obvious weak ones, but you know. DJ Nathaniel asks, "Do you know the way?" I do know the way, brother. Well, yeah, 2004 is like for highballing, we could say that he's like planetary. He can range anywhere from city to planetary in his base form, like eat with like his atomic breath in his base form, like that. That is far exceeding any of the barely city stuff Shin could throw. I'm gonna say that. I still believe Shin is only city level at his best, like in the city busting areas, which is not getting him much. Uh, so I'm gonna give him around an hour, and if the Godzilla uses Showa, right? And then being compared to Shin Godzilla, yeah. In terms of statistics, I'm gonna be using Showa Godzilla. So I'm gonna give Gabester around an hour or two. Depends how long I should just be doing nothing. But if he doesn't join, then I'm just gonna assume that. But if he doesn't like join, then I'm gonna just assume that I won the debate, like because he didn't show up. Goto's already added. He's actually gonna be the spectator, pretty much. Wherever he is, he's not. He's not here. Makes me. Part of me is left out. You should get someone to take his place. All right. Any relatively decent debaters here that'll who is a really good debater that knows like various statistics on both characters that could help out? Because it seems that it's going to be taking quite some time before Gabester actually joins. Ooh, yeah, I remember you did a debate series. All right, I'm going to add Alex here. It's disappointing that Gabester never showed up. We all knew how that would deem that. So there is a possibility that maybe Gabester got his phone taken away, or maybe he's at dinner. TKC says, I still really want to see Gabester cuss and talk over you, though. But I don't think that's going to be happening for quite some time. Because Gabester isn't even online right now. Like, his last activity has been 3 hours ago. At least 3 hours. I felt loud. Gabester got trouble to stay. He did? If he actually got in trouble, then I might as well just not do the debate, unless if like Alex really wants to debate with me.
Welcome to the Debate It podcast.
So Gabester has not shown up anywhere.
He probably didn't show up because he knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah, he hasn't been online in like the past 3 hours, so Alex a Kaiju fan.
I saw some DMs pop up on my phone saying the a debate's going on, something like that. I'm like, oh crap, they got that debate going. So I'm like, oh, gotta get on.
Oh, thank you.
But I've been really slacky with the Godzilla stuff recently, like really slacky. Like, since Gabester is in here, once he joins, we'll start the debate. But
yeah.
Holy moly, I really got to get back on my game. I'm just waiting for Godzilla 2 teaser. Like, I'm not even thinking about posting anything on my account. I'm just sitting here and just like, I'm in like dormant. I'm just waiting for it, you know?
Yeah, I've been waiting for it as well.
Like, it's not like I haven't really had an urge to, post stuff or make videos and stuff like that. I've just had the urge to just sit and wait for Godzilla 2. That's mainly what I've been doing. So,
like, I check Mike Dougherty's Twitter every once in a while to see what he said, but because
I mean, this year I'm hyped for a lot of stuff because not only do I like Godzilla, I like a lot of other stuff too. Like, Godzilla was one of my first things I ever liked. That's why it's high ranking. Like video games such as video games. This is the year of video games for me. Like God of War, Red Dead, stuff like that. And I'm waiting for that too. I'm not sure what I'm more excited for because I grew up with God of War, Transformers, and Godzilla. Those were the three things I grew up with my whole life. I decided to make the Godzilla account instead of all those other ones just because Godzilla, I feel like I had more potential, like making the account with, the amount of Godzilla movies that were coming out.
Yeah.
That were going to come out. So I made that. And I'm just waiting for, because God of War, it comes out in, 3 months. So I'm like, where's our good trailer? We haven't got a good trailer in over a year. It's getting ridiculous. There's not even a freaking release date. But I know it's being released in March. Every single God of War has been released in March. But what's the reviews on Godzilla Monster Planet so far?
I don't know.
I heard it wasn't that interesting. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
You dying?
No, TKZ wants to be added to the chat, which I'm going to add him to. Probably so he can read what people are saying. I don't know.
I really got to get back into the thing and stuff like that with debating people over Godzilla and stuff. But, just, man, I really... What? So from what I heard with Godzilla Monster Planet, I heard there's only 5 minutes of Godzilla in the movie, and it's not even that good. He has there's less screen time in Godzilla in the new movie than there was in Shin, from what I've heard. That's just from people. I haven't watched it for myself, so I don't know. But that's what I got from everything.
Mm.
I gotta do something with this YouTube channel. Holy moly. Yo, Infinite, you still there?
Yeah, I'm
I
just
keep feeling like dying.
the stream's not gonna like die unless if like Gabester like never joins, and I decide to end it from there because I don't know what's going on because he was like talking about it like a lot of the time, and all of a sudden he just disappears right when it starts, you know?
Yeah, he's disappearing because he knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah, like, and as I said before, he hasn't been on like what 3 hours now, so
Hold up. Let me
like.
see. I'm just gonna spam DM him. I'm just gonna DM him like crazy. Where is he? I got
Much.
so many DMs on this account. Get on the debate. I'm about to send a comment saying stop being a pussy. Stop being a pussy and take this L. Yeah, I mean, he might have had something pop up, but I have to be honest. I really think he's just trying to skip out on this.
Like, there's a few possibilities of why he's not exactly in the call.
Yeah.
Like, it could be that he's busy with family, or it could probably maybe he got in trouble. Like, there have been times where I wanted to do something, and then I got in trouble with my family at the last minute. So.
Me too. Yo, 17th. What day is the 17th? Hold up. Cause that's when 17th on a Wednesday. Damn it, I'm probably not gonna be able to watch it.
Ooh. So I see that Alex is here.
Yeah,
Oh, really? You don't say.
Dead, oh wait, no, he's alive. Oh no, Mumbles. No, leave me alone.
Who's telling you to leave you alone?
I'm telling my cat to leave me alone. Oh. What? Shut up. He demands me to pet him every single 30 minutes. It's pissing me off. Every time I come home, I walk in my room and I hear this meow. Like he just screams at me. And then he'll follow me and just keep screaming, which sucks. But, man. Wait, since I haven't been here in a while, how's the drama been? Has that died off? Like,
There's been like drama starting between Gabester and TKZ. Like the two have like started drama since November, and like more drama has ensued ever since like I got into like a few debates with them. So, and if this doesn't go well, then it could be the straw that broke the camel's back. If he joins a call and gets mad.
damn, it's nothing that big, is it? Like to where they're making rant videos and crap like that.
I think like the real rant will come once if Nerfman ever makes the Gekoroto rant. Like, Gekoroto is like a vegan and furry in the Godzilla community who is very controversial for some of her views. And go to left. Oh, hi.
I'm back. It kicked me out.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think Gabester's joining. Can't close my door because my cat would just scream at me and he's out in the hallway. Just do this to annoy me. Well,
if like your cat's meowing at you, that must mean like the cat is like wants to like your attention. The cat must like you, you know.
Yeah, my cat. I'll give him attention and he'll still scream at me. Like, I give him attention all the time. Like, he sits, like, I have to have him sit on my lap while playing games and stuff like that. Like, he's more of a attention whore than my dogs. And that's sad. For a cat, usually cats are more the chill animals, but this one, he's special. He's special needs. Is there any Godzilla news like that I probably missed out on in a couple months?
Monster Planet comes out in the 2017. Don't know much else.
That's how much of a drought it's been.
There really hasn't been much lately.
Oh, Lord, I'm gonna die. I'm seriously gonna die. The only thing I look forward to was the Godzilla vs. Kong animation that came out.
Yeah, that's how I can imagine like an actual Godzilla vs. Kong film. Ooh,
yeah.
Gabster's in the chat, everyone.
Yes. Oh wait.
He's gonna join.
I hope to God he does.
He's in the chat.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live, by the way. We've been live for a while. For quite a while.
Host the debate, like the questions and stuff like that. You know, you ever watch a political debate?
Kind of.
I'll ask what Godzilla like you think has the better strength and crap like that, and then
yeah. So you're just kind of the spectator, you know, and like the rules are like if something bad happens, you'll remove the instigator. Pretty much, that's how it's gonna go. And you'll also like be asking the questions, yada yada, kind of like, you know.
Yeah. I'll try to ask the best questions I can, but yeah. Gabe, sure, unmute yourself. Hello.
Oh shit! I was muting him. Hey guys.
Hi, Gabester.
Are you ready for this debate? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I just saw the live button on the top right corner. All right. So in this debate, we have Gabester and the Pigeon Returns. The debate is based over Shin Godzilla and Showa Godzilla on who is the more powerful candidate.
Yes, it's for like every single show of Godzilla from the 54 to 75.
Okay. Now, the first question that I'm gonna give is, why do you think your character has more strength than the other one? All right, and first we're gonna start off with Gabester. Why do you think Shin Godzilla has probably an advantage over strength?
For which show of Godzilla? Which Showa? Because it has to be a specific one.
The second one, not the first one.
The 55.
Anything past 1954 that died. That's and not Milla.
Obviously not. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm gonna do the 55 first. The 55 has like weird movements. Sometimes he doesn't even move in the shots, and well, Shin Godzilla kind of like it moves a lot. Like he's like keep walking. He doesn't stop till he gets tired and takes a nap.
Mhm. Is that it?
No, I'm not done yet.
All right.
Like, he's gonna keep moving and moving. Probably like shake his tail, and whenever he feels like threatened, like when he was bleeding from those bombs in the film, he'll use his atomic beam, whatever the fuck it is.
All right, let's have a friendly debate. All right, and we're talking about strength, not atomic beams. We'll get to that later.
I know. I already said my point on the strength.
All right. We're gonna make a time limit in this debate to where you only have around a minute to first, talk about what do you call it? What your opinion is on some things, and state some facts and stuff to go with your argument on who do you think's gonna win.
How about a minute and a half?
A minute and a half. All right. Well, you gotta be in the debate. You gotta be a little bit more descriptive than what you're doing, Gabester. You're just saying, "Well, he just shakes his tail, whatever the fuck he does." You gotta be a little bit more descriptive. So we're gonna restart that. You have a minute and a half, and I'll tell you when a minute and a half is over, and then I'll have Infinite respond to that, and then he'll have a minute and a half. All right, you have a minute to respond to something and a minute and a half to talk about why you think your character has an advantage. All right, now go, Gabester.
Okay, first for the strength part, like he can keep moving all he wants. Like he has like a big legs. Even though his arms are tiny, like he could probably like, scratch if the enemy gets close. Like for example, like the 55 Godzilla is like very small, and the Shin Godzilla is like has a big advantage because like the 55 Godzilla is just gonna try to like scratch, bite, and hit its foot or its leg wherever it reaches up to. Like it wouldn't really work. It'll probably ignore Shin Godzilla until he gets kicked in the face or something like that.
Is that it?
Well, one thing. Are we talking about the same size or totally different sizes?
We're Infinite. Are we talking about the same size or are we
It really doesn't matter what you do. I just have a question. Can I just use Showa Godzilla in general, or are you only specifying
in
with
general? You can use them in general.
All right.
But
Keep on going, Gabester, if you want.
Gabester's got to continue. All right.
All right.
How far am I?
Dude.
You're 48 seconds.
Okay, I'm almost done with this. Well, I think I'm on. Okay, I only have one last thing. Okay. Like, if 55 Godzilla tries to go onto the back and attack Shin Godzilla, like, he could just probably move his tail everywhere like he did when he was firing the beam. Like, he's not firing the beam in this case. He's just moving it just so I get him away from the tail. Like, since the tail's big and he's, like, a tiny little thing, he's, like, the size of a building. And he gets smacked in the face with that tail, and he basically flies away or gets knocked out.
Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds is up. Infinite, you have 1 minute to respond to everything Gabester said, and then I'll tell you. After a minute, you'll be able to explain why Showa Godzilla, in your opinion, has more power in terms of strength.
All right.
Against Shin Godzilla.
Tell me when to go.
Go.
All right. Showa Godzilla was able to lift Ghidorah like just by grabbing his tail. Now, mind you, Ghidorah's mass is roughly 30,000 tons. You may say, well, Pigeon, Shin Godzilla in his fourth form is calculated to be 92,000 metric tons. And while, yes, that is interesting, and you might say, well, he only did that when Ghidorah was damaged. Like, oh, 1 second. Please pause.
All right, I pause.
Okay, I already have a few things. I have already have a few
you can't
respond when he gets back. I have to say when he gets back and when he's done. I'm just saying.
He's gonna.
And hey, it's been a while since we talked. What's up?
Nothing, man. I've been slacking on my Godzilla account so badly. And then I got over 100,000 views on one of my Godzilla videos, and my YouTube video, my YouTube channel
okay, guys,
for Godzilla is just
I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to take care of something. All right. So, can you please restart that? I got cut off.
We can restart that.
All right, you can restart.
3,
Go ahead.
2, 1.
All right. Showa Godzilla was shown to casually lift Ghidorah up by his tail, and Ghidorah weighs roughly 30,000 tons. Now, you might say, well, isn't Shin Godzilla 92,000 tons? Yeah, and you might also try to say, well, Ghidorah was damaged. The thing is, I say that being damaged is also the same thing as being caught off guard. Showa Godzilla has shown to have superior speed to Shin Godzilla, as he's been able to keep up with monsters like Ghidorah and Gigan in their flying forms, and they have been able to. They're calculated being at 280 times faster than light because they travel from a distant nebula to Earth in under roughly 20 seconds. And due to this, Godzilla's reaction time and arguably combat speed, he'd probably be able to get the better of Shin, the best of him. Shin would be completely caught off guard because Showa Godzilla would be probably be able to lift him around. Well, really, we haven't really seen Shin display much of his strength. Well, you may say, well, his tail is very powerful.
All right,
the thing is, it was able to
1 minute's
it
up.
went over buildings.
Goes. Let's let him finish. Let him finish.
What do you call it? No. We have to stick to debate rules and stuff like that. Infinite, you get to have 1 minute and 30 seconds to state why do you think Showa Godzilla, all right, has a better strength advantage, all right? We'll get to speed, agility, durability, healing factor, and all that later, all right?
But all right, so in terms of his lift and strength, Showa has displayed more feats in terms of his lifting strength, while Shin Godzilla, the only thing he usually does is just swing around his tail. We don't know how powerful he is in terms of his strength, other than probably being building level. While due to my calculations, Showa Godzilla probably is far above that. He can easily rip through buildings just with casual flicks of his hand. He with small punches with his hand, he easily knocks down entire buildings. And he's been able to he has been able to throw, even when he was damaged, he's been able to throw monsters that are actually taller than him, around the islands. If you've seen when he shortly after healing, he was easily able to toss Mechagodzilla around the entire area they were fighting back in 75. And yet again the whole 30,000 tons feet with casual ease.
All right, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm gonna be good for now.
All right, Gabester, you get to respond to everything he said. You have 1 minute. Begin now.
All right, Pigeon. When you said Ghidorah has weights a lot of tons, and you said Shin Godzilla weights how much again?
92,000.
Oh yeah, okay, 92,000. Well, here's the. Oh my God.
All right,
sorry.
I paused it.
Okay, someone no, not someone. My bad. Shin Godzilla, however, he's pretty much a bit different because King Ghidorah was injured at the time when Godzilla was able to pick him up. Damage and caught off guard is not the same thing.
Is that it?
Right? No, not yet. It's not the same thing. Damage is when you when you get weak, ouch and everything. Off guard is it came out of nowhere. Hey, what the heck are you doing? Something like that. There is a difference to that, Pigeon.
Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next topic we're gonna go on to is energy usage. All right.
Wait, Gozo, isn't I thought Pigeon was supposed to respond to that.
No,
no.
No.
He already got to respond to you once, so you got to respond to him once. We're going on to energy usage. Which Godzilla you think's got more energy capabilities? In terms of for example, Shin Godzilla, how he used a lot of his energy and stuff. But anyways, we're gonna first start off with Infinite. I hope you all understand what I meant by energy usage.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna first start off with Infinite. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds. This will also include the energy usage. Will also include atomic breath, and all that other jazz and stuff like that. But anyways, here we go. 1 minute starts now for Infinite.
Now, in terms of energy usage, Showa Godzilla is probably one of the most expressive Godzillas. Godzilla can use his energy in terms of electricity manipulation. He could use his atomic breath in various his atomic energy in various ways. In terms of he can lift himself off the ground, he can fire it in a smoke-like breath, and he can fire it out of the mouth in a huge blast. Now, this blast can easily cause huge amounts of damage to other monsters. But I'll get to power later. But Godzilla can manipulate his atomic energy from being any on terms of its power. He can use it, and yet again to fly it. He was able to go pretty fast actually, and he can manipulate I think he could pretty much manipulate gravity for that tail slide thing, because let's all be honest, not many other Godzillas could actually do something like that. They couldn't really pull it off. While Showa Godzilla did it twice with no difficulty. He can in terms of energy usage, I can argue that like he has very high like he could use it very high, and he could probably use it a lot like for quite a long time. It's really difficult to actually wear his energy usage down, like. And even if it does get worn down, like that's when his regeneration factor kicks in, and it's pretty much boosted, and where he just instantly like adapts like very quick. Like even if he's taking damage, he's gonna adapt to that, like within just minutes to roughly even seconds. Like, you're like if you've like seen some of the scenes, and yet again, the magnetic properties like could allow him to cause damage.
We reached past 1 minute and 30 seconds. We went up to up to 1 minute and 50 seconds. We're gonna make the time limit 2 minutes to explain your character more, and we're gonna make it 1 minute and 30 seconds for people to respond now. So I just want to give a little bit more time to you guys. Gapester, what I want you to do is respond to what Infinite said, and then I'll give you some time to explain why you think Shin Godzilla has much more better energy usage and energy atomic breath. Basically, what you do is, when you're responding to someone, you debunk their points on why, say Showa Godzilla is stronger than Shin Godzilla. You debunk those points, and then when you talk about your character, you bring out some points to aid your character. Anyways, yeah.
Well, before I say, Pigeon kind of debunked me on a couple parts. Yeah, a couple parts.
All right. Well, you're debunking. Your response, not just a debunking, but your response begins right now.
Okay. How many minutes do I have?
1 minute 30 seconds.
Wow. Okay, ready and go. Okay, Pigeon. When you said Showa Godzilla never runs out of atomic breath, which that is true, but Shin Godzilla is able to run out of his atomic breath if he uses it too much. Like in the film, you saw like when he was destroying those buildings in the Tokyo at night, like he eventually stopped, he ran out of energy and decided to go to sleep and regenerate it. Like, but then when the military attacked him later, they sent a bunch of drones to attack Shin Godzilla, which he wasted all of his beam energy to those guys. Which I could kind of say this, he was pretty much dumb. I guess you could say he was pretty much dumb to waste it on that part. But the strength of the beam, though, like, yes, Shin Godzilla takes the beating on that one, because when he melts down the buildings, like, they melt so easy. Godzilla makes them blow up, but leaves parts. But when Shin Godzilla shoots them, like, it hits it. And when it's gone, it decides to keep melting.
Is that it?
Hold on. I just forgot something. Oh yeah. When Shin Godzilla had a better advantage on the beam parts, he has 3 parts where he can shoot out. He can shoot out his mouth, his dorsal fins, and his tail, and maybe his ass or something. I don't know. Like, if Godzilla, the Showa, decided to go ahead and tackle Godzilla from the back, like, he'll probably get burnt from Shin Godzilla when he uses the back dorsal fin beams instead for the tail. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Since you kind of combined both the response and your character's argument together, we're gonna kind of conclude with that. I'm going to move on to Infinite on his response to what Gapester said. All right. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to respond.
All right. Now. Well, it is impressive that he does adapt in a way to like use his weak spots to shoot the beams out. Remember that this is a very risky move on Shin's part. Like, if like Shin really doesn't think that much while doing that, he just kind of goes all out. And it's gonna hurt him in the long run. While Showa Godzilla, like, he does have 3 different uses of the atomic breath. Like the smoke one, which is kind of an explosive like flammable breath that he kind of uses at close distance. It's good to like keep an enemy away. As the long one can be kind of used in both scenarios, and that's the more powerful one. and his flight. Like, and though like Shin firing the beams is really well indeed impressive, and yet again like they are decently powerful. Though I'll get to more of that later. Showa Godzilla would be able to probably like he probably could find his way around that, as in like he just because like Showa Godzilla does seem to like kind of come up with things right on the spot as well. So I could arguably say that Showa could probably come up with new various techniques, but that kind of falls under the whole no limits fallacy, abundance of like absence of evidence fallacy. So that kind of defeats my argument here, if you will. But Showa, but they both use their energy manipulation skills in various ways. Like Shin just kind of uses it like before he faints, while Showa just kind of comes up with it.
All right,
more of a
1 minute
fighter.
and 30 seconds has passed.
Cool.
We're gonna move on to the next section of the debate, which is intelligence. We're gonna start. I think this time we're gonna start with Gabester on why he thinks that Shin Godzilla is more intelligent. What you're supposed to do in the debate is when you're supposed to add the feats of what your character can do and why you think that they're more intelligent. Your response is to criticize the points that the other person makes for their character. That's the whole point of this. And Gapester, what you got to do is you gotta explain why you think Shin Godzilla has a larger amount of great intelligence than Showa Godzilla. All right, your time begins now.
Wait, how much time do I have?
1 minute 30 seconds.
2 minutes. Actually,
okay.
We increased the time. It's 2 minutes and 1 minute and 30 seconds for a response. All right, 2 minutes begins now.
Okay. Well, when Shin Godzilla, he didn't really need much intelligence. Like, he was able to obliterate all those tanks and those jet things and those drones. Well, not the drones there at the end. I'm talking about what do you call those again? Like, when the U.S. military was bombing Shin Godzilla when the dorsal plate fell off, like whatever that was. And like when Shin Godzilla was like really injured at that point, like he was smart enough to use his atomic breath when he was like, oh god, he's endangered. He knows when is the right time to use it, and he obliterates Tokyo and gives it a lot of radiation for that. And now when he fight the drones at the end, or those plane drones, which I gotta admit he was pretty much stupid to waste all of his atomic breath on it. He wasted his dorsal fins, he wasted his tail, and he wasted his mouth. So I guess you kind of got me there, if on the dumb part of that. But the Showa Godzilla. Oh, wait, no, I'm not Showa Godzilla. Never mind.
Are you finished?
Goto?
Yeah.
Yeah, Goto. Yeah, Goto. Yes.
All right. Well, what do you call it? Infinite. Now it's your time to respond to this. You have 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah, begins now.
So what you're basically saying, what you basically just kind of admitted was just is that that he's more brawn over brain, and you did kind of say stuff about his intelligence. Because the thing is, Showa Godzilla is definitely just smarter in terms of being tactical. Showa will know when to throw the punches and when to fire the blast. Like he would know when Shin Godzilla would start firing his beams, and Showa would play smart for the entire time. He'd practically be toying around with Shin Godzilla. Like, and though like Shin is intelligence, he still really doesn't really use it ahead of time. Like, for example, like when Shin had this huge opportunity to adapt to be able to stop the military in what seems to be, from like what I remember, 2 weeks of time, yet he didn't. And he got caught off guard, and he eventually led to the military utterly defeating him. Well, Showa played smart the entire time. He just kind of like fights around, and eventually when he figures out the weaknesses, he starts exploiting them. And he is very tactical, like he just kind of knows what to do. Like he figured out, like he worked along with the humans to figure out Hedorah's weakness. And mind you, Hedorah like was so durable, he was able to tank Godzilla's atomic breath. And he could take pretty much everything Godzilla threw at him and like fight back. Which though, like
1 minute and 30 seconds is up.
All right.
Infinite, you can talk about how your character has an intelligence advantage over Shin Godzilla. You have.
Wait, you already had his turn.
Oh wait, we already did that. God damn, I'm
You
stupid.
already had his turn. Like, I think I'm supposed to like counter it.
Yeah. My bad. What do you call it? All right, so Gapester, you got 1 minute and 30 seconds to counter what Infinite said. Sorry, now.
Alrighty, when you said Shin Godzilla had like a lot of intelligence, which that is true when he found out what Mechagodzilla's weakness was, like with the shield and like how he was able to destroy that little mini brain thing that was in the head. Yes, that's true. Shin Godzilla, however, like he can eventually find out. Now I'm not saying right away, because like he doesn't know who Showa Godzilla is. Like when he uses his when he uses his moves, like he can basically just study them. You'll be like, okay, he's gonna do that. He does this. Okay, I guess I'll put on my arm or something and deflect it. Yeah, something like that.
Is that it?
And no, I dropped my phone. Oh god, where did I drop it? Sorry about that. I dropped my phone. Yeah, my bad. Anyways, but when Godzilla's fighting Ghidorah, like he was able to like tackle him, throw him into space and everything. So Shin Godzilla, he was able to like tail whip everything. Like he could easily tail whip Showa Godzilla, put him out of his feet or whatever you call it. And I guess that's my part, I guess, which I believe is pretty much terrible what I said.
Okay. I do earlier in the debate. Well, I've seen this in the Godzilla community where they would call basically Shin Godzilla basically a walking nuclear plant. And since we were just off the topic of energy usage, Shin Godzilla, he absorbed radiation in the beginning of the movie, and when he basically shot out all that radiation towards halfway through the film and all over the city, he had to go on a power down for a couple weeks. Why couldn't he just absorb his own radiation back up and start spitting it out again? That's just a question from me to Gapester. And Gapester, you have 45 seconds to respond.
Wait. Oh yeah, okay. Hold on. Alrighty.
The question is going back to energy usage, but that's just my question. Do you think it's a weakness of Shin Godzilla, or do you think something else is going on here?
I think kind of something else is going on. Like the beam may be very powerful and he's able to like use it for like a bit, but it can eventually run out and he can get easily tired from it. I guess that's the only like disadvantage of Godzilla's beam. Like you saw the film, right?
Yeah, I saw the film.
Yeah, he ran out of power twice. Like when after he obliterated Tokyo and wasting his energy to fight those drone things. Yeah, like I guess
my problem about the energy usage is because Shin, he had all that energy and they kept saying that there's radiation throughout the whole city, and he used radiation in the beginning of the film to become Godzilla. Why couldn't he just use that radiation that he left everywhere and absorb it back up?
Gabester.
Gapester, you got 30 seconds to respond, and then we're moving on.
Okay, for that part, yes. He may be able to run out of energy, but still be used like anytime he wants. Like all he has to do is just like chill out, cool it off for like a couple minutes, and like he can use it again. Like at the end, like you saw when he got down to the floor, they tried to freeze him, but then he used his breath to get back up on his feet and shoot those freezing tank things before he got frozen. And it's in the middle of Tokyo.
Yep. Anyways, 30 seconds has passed. What we're moving on next to is durability. Why? Basically, the question is, why do you think your Godzilla has better durability? All right.
Wait. Yeah, wait. Hold on. What was it, Alex?
Gamester. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I say something real quick? Because I haven't said anything all this time.
Yeah,
you open up.
All right, first of all, Zilla Nation, I wanted to say that no other Godzilla incarnation actually absorbed their own radiation before. That's something that the Showa Godzilla has never done either. So that's not something that's exclusive to Shin Godzilla that could actually be used as a weakness.
I know that, but what do you call it? Shin Godzilla had an extraordinary amount of radiation that was released. I just thought it was weird because he had so much. Basically, he was like a nuclear bomb that went off, and he couldn't basically absorb it, back up again. Like when previous Godzillas, blew out their radiation, it wasn't like a nuclear, flame that was everywhere, and that's why I basically mentioned it. Other Godzillas, it was a radiation beam that was targeted towards something, and usually, what do you call it? I would say like the effects were invisible, but it kind of seemed like Shin's Godzilla's radiation was so powerful. I thought he could probably absorb it back up again, but that's why I just brought up the question. Plus, a lot of people say he can adapt to do anything he wants. Why can't he adapt to resuck up his energy again? So that's why I brought it up.
Oh, okay.
What do you call it? I know it's pretty kind of a little stupid question, but I'm about to get on to adaptation.
Wait, you didn't ask Pigeon that question. He never answered that.
What question?
To what you said earlier about the radiation.
Oh no, that question is just for you because you're the person debating about Shin Godzilla.
Oh, what's Pigeon's question? He needs to have a question too.
Okay, he needs to have a question too. Okay, I'm trying to think about one because I can't really think about one that I don't know about Showa. I don't know. I don't got one for Infinite.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. 1 sec.
All right. So you have a question for me?
No, I don't got a question. I can't think.
Pigeon, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Pigeon, when has the Showa Godzilla ever displayed any forms of regeneration?
Simple. Have you watched the original Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla?
Yes, I have.
When Godzilla was being turned to a blood sprinkler, within a few minutes afterward, during it, he started glowing blue, and his magnetic properties kicked in. Notice then how he was able to tank pretty much a lot of the stuff Mechagodzilla was throwing at him, and he was getting far more powerful. This is when I basically say this is when Godzilla's regeneration factor is kicking in, because he could tank more than what he could and takes less damage for such. And we can even talk about the next one, Terror of Mechagodzilla. Right after Godzilla gets his butt kicked by Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus and gets thrown into like the pit, he gets up within a few minutes and is starting to tank the stuff that once mortally damaged him with just only a slight amount of pain. He adapts quickly and heals quickly from various scenarios that would have once easily been able to cause mortal damage to him,
Okay, I understand the examples that you're bringing up. Yeah, I see what you mean. I think another good example that you should have also used, just in my opinion, was the fight between Gigan, because that was a lot quicker, in my opinion, in terms of regeneration.
Yeah, that was brutal. That full fight was pretty brutal.
Because Gabester may be able to deny Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla's example because of the fact that it's using outside electronic forces, and depending on the certain conditions that Godzilla may be faced with, he may not be able to use that. That's depending on if Godzilla was hit by a lightning strike prior to the fight, which may be an outside condition that Gabester or Zilla Nation may be able to debunk in that sense.
I wasn't even listening. What did you say?
Or I could just use the example from Terror of Mechagodzilla, since there is no outside help there from electricity. Godzilla would douse Godzilla's regeneration alone,
Yo, anyone want to debate about Godzilla Final Wars versus Shin Godzilla so I can win?
2004 one shots.
Yo, 2004
solos.
He would just need a blue spiral ray just to disintegrate Godzilla.
2004 is just far faster, stronger, far more durable. He outclasses Shin in literally every category there. I'm sorry, but that's an utter wreck for Shin.
I think Final Wars basically outshadows every Godzilla on film besides Burning Godzilla comes so close. So close.
They both have universal levels in terms of power. which
Yeah,
is actually
true.
pretty impressive. They both have shown to be universal.
See, Burning Godzilla, I would say his agility is much slower. What do you call it? His beam isn't as powerful, and yeah, he can create a powerful enough explosion to cause basically a second Big Bang. But he would have to die to even use it. That's kind of it's like an advantage slash disadvantage.
So what topic are we on now? What section are we on?
We all right. So we're in the debate section of durability and health regeneration.
Okay, I got some points on that.
Hold up. No, we starting with Infinite first. Okay, so guys, what I've noticed throughout this debate, you always strike the other Godzilla when I say put out some feats that show that your Godzilla is better than the other Godzilla. The response is criticizing that other Godzilla and the other person's argument. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna start with Infinite. Basically, you just explain how Showa has more durability and more health regeneration. You have 2 minutes.
This is where the fun begins.
All right, so let's get on with the big one, the actual confirmation thing. It's confirmed that Ghidorah in the Showa era has been able to destroy stars in only a matter of moments with his gravity beams. And when Ghidorah used the gravity beams in the fight against Godzilla, now mind you, this is 64 Godzilla, and he is not as strong as 75. 64 Godzilla tanked those gravity beams full on, head in between legs, and he was only in minor pain from that. And he was able to tank all of it. He was able to easily heal himself from that. He was able to survive any of that. Well, with Shin Godzilla, we see him be injured from bunker busters. And he had to use his protective eyelids when a miniature explosive went off right by his eye. And that is definitely nowhere near.
Let's go back on to Showa feats and stuff like that. You can
criticize. All right, sorry, I'll do that a bit later. But
don't worry, I'll give you some extra time. I'll give you 30 more seconds. All right, go.
And with the as we see, Mechagodzilla, Ghidorah didn't cause Godzilla to bleed, but Mechagodzilla did. In the next film, the second Mechagodzilla is more powerful than the first one, and Godzilla not only tanked that, Mechagodzilla in his base form, but also when his regeneration factor kicked in, he was also
Daddy
adapting.
What? I'll give you some more time.
No sexual stuff here. My Christian server.
We just, no matter he seems to probably. I can argue that Showa probably has solar system level durability in his base form by the end of the series, and when his regeneration factor kicks in, it probably goes to mid to large solar system. If we calculate the statistics on how powerful Mechagodzilla is, because Mechagodzilla is pretty much equalized Showa Godzilla, but had the much more deadly arsenal. Pretty much, that's what it came down to. Mechagodzilla was just more deadly with the arsenal, and Godzilla's able to adapt to that, And don't get me wrong, I like Shin, but he just doesn't
Hold on, guys. I'll be back
get to
in
that later,
2 minutes.
But
wait, Godzilla's coming away from. So, how has your night been, Pigeon?
My night? It's been good. How about yours?
Good. Sorry, I wasn't able to join earlier. I was doing something. Alright, next time we do these kind of things, tell me first before you start streaming, because I don't like to make people wait for me to join if I'm not available.
All right.
We should check the chat. I wonder how it's going. You're probably saying, "Oh, I'm gonna lose."
All right, I'm back.
All these people are lowball. Whoa, Gojira Wars 03 is lowballing the Showa era.
Okay. We have to go. We definitely have to go to Gabester now. Okay, Gabester, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to respond to and criticize Showa Godzilla.
His durability in his generation?
Yeah.
Alrighty, okay. I guess regeneration. When he can kind of regenerate because like you
He's
saw there
breaking
was holes after the bombs hit Shin Godzilla on the dorsal fin. But later when the back shots, like you can see it was pretty much a bit covered. Like a little bit. Like if you like focus real hard, you can kind of see it's like healed a bit. Like I don't know when it healed. I'm gonna have to rewatch that part like later or something. And yes, like he can regenerate anytime. Like when they were launching missiles at his face, like Shin Godzilla uses this I don't know what to call it, this shield thing that's on his eye. Like you can kind of see it.
eyelids.
It's not mentioned. What?
Eyelids.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can kind of see that in the film. So I won't really call it regeneration. I'll call that something else. Now for durability, like, what do you mean by durability? Are you talking about durability, like Shin Godzilla's weakness, or
Durability is like resistance to damage
Or stamina.
or stamina.
Hold on, someone keeps calling me.
I paused it.
Poor Gabester.
Yeah, poor Gabester. They're calling him to wish him an L.
When you're comparing a city level monster to a solar system level monster. Not fair now, is it?
That's why Gabester had to go. He had to look up something real quick.
He had to go rewatch the movie. He's getting.
Gotta go look up what eyelids are.
That quick.
That was scary.
All right. Well, you got around 20 more seconds left. All right.
All right, for durability, like, okay, what do you mean? You didn't really tell me which one exactly. Like
Shin Godzilla.
durability.
Durability.
Oh, his weakness.
No, durability means how much a creature can endure in terms of their stamina and how much damage or pain can they take.
I know what it is, though. Okay, so when he gets hit by the missiles, like he doesn't really take any damage. Like it's just a bunch like.
What? You can keep going. I'm just joking.
Boy. All right. When the missiles hit him, like it's like very small pebbles hitting you. It's not annoying you or anything. Like it doesn't really do much. The big giant bombs hit. That's where it's over for him. I guess that's where it ends up for Shin Godzilla. Like if you keep firing at him, I guess you'll be kind of finished on that. But those little tiny drum missiles, like he's basically finished.
Okay, time right now. What do you call it? Pigeon, you get 1 minute to respond to that. All right. I'm gonna make the times for response a little bit shorter than it usually is.
So it's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be more stricter on the time now. Once it hits, we gotta move on.
Okay.
Anyways, we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I do admit, like, being able to heal after a spine was blown off was impressive, but remember, this was from bunker busters, mind you. While, like, Godzilla was able to survive, like star level, like things. Like, star level, like gravity beams. And the gravity beams are pretty powerful, actually. Like, yet again, it's confirmed that they're able to destroy stars. Like the low baller Gojira Wurzel 3 says. Anyways, was a star level, like, level blast, like, you'd expect Godzilla to be annihilated because, but no, he tanks them. Now, you could say that's because of, like, the plot, but remember, like, it is, like, impossible for these creatures to actually exist. And though Shin, yet again, is able to adapt and heal within minutes from, like, his spine being blown off, that doesn't really compare to surviving a star level, like, blast and easily healing from it. Like, come on, what's more powerful, like a bunker buster or star level gravity beams? Let's all be honest here. Like,
you mean Ghidorah's beams?
All right, time up. Next category. Hold up, I gotta think of a next category. All right, so we covered energy consumption / atomic beam. We covered intelligence. I think you guys kind of did put in agility for some of it. So we're gonna skip over agility. What do you call it? Adaptation. This is a good one.
adaptation / evolution. All right, I had to say that because Shin kind of evolves. So, adaptation / evolution is gonna start with Gabester. We're gonna go back to the original times of 1 minute and 30 seconds, and a minute to respond. All right.
Wait. What do you mean adaptation? Do you mean like adaptation? Like, do you mean like
Oh boy.
his environment is
Adapting.
Oh yeah.
What grade are you in?
I'm just I already know what it is. I'll just make sure which.
Gabester, do you want me to
No.
take your place?
No.
Gabester, what grade are you in?
Why do you care? Just come on. Okay, let me talk now. I'm just gonna.
I learned adaptation back in 3rd grade.
I learned it in 5th.
Oh Lord, you need to leave that school. Find a new one.
I'm not even in 5th. That was 3 years ago.
Oh boy,
You're in 8th grade, and
you're in 8th grade and you don't know it. Oh boy, I can't. I really want to see your science grade. But anyways, we're starting the debate with Gabester. You got 1 minute 30 seconds to explain why Shin Godzilla has better evolution / adaptation. It begins now.
Okay, when his evolution part, like first he was just like this like what whale thing or the tail thing, like I saw some pictures online with when he was like basically just a giant fat fish or something. You can see that part like online. You can check it out. I'll leave a link later. Anyways, and then he evolves to Kamantakun, which is like spewing blood everywhere because like he's not used to the environment yet. So it was pretty much like too hot for him to come out of the water. He came out too early. That's why he was flowing blood everywhere. He turns into like forgot the third evolution's name.
Shinagawa?
Oh yeah, thanks, Shingawa, yes. Like you can kind of see he was turning red and then he roared at the military because like you can see him getting red because he was getting pretty hot for him. And then he breaks another ability and runs away to like the ocean. But then later he comes back out, used to the environment now because he's bigger, stronger, and cooled down a little bit, so he doesn't have to worry about the sun heating him up so much.
Is that it? So we Infinite, you're gonna get what do you call it? 1 minute to respond. All right. I think we're gonna make the times the debate over your monster 2 minutes and 1 minute for a response. All right. You got 1 minute to respond on how Shin Godzilla adaptation / evolution is weaker than Showa's Godzilla's. Okay. All right. Your time begins now.
all right. So Shin's like adapting thing takes place within minutes, and he just kind of like they just kind of I don't really know how to describe it. We really haven't seen what else he could really do other than just stand up and like get to be his 4th form. We haven't seen much. You might say, well, he has those tail creatures, but there's not enough information about it.
On what?
And there's not really much information about how Shin's adapting works. While Showa, it kicks in like during the fight, and especially during the middle of the fight, like it kicks in, and like Showa like gets far more powerful like when he starts to adapt. Like you see, like when he was losing against Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus in Terror of Mechagodzilla, he all of a sudden starts to get very powerful. Like
All right.
like
Time's up.
he could, yeah.
Time's up.
I'm sorry I didn't explain myself the best. I was stuttering a lot, so I'm sorry, guys.
It was a lot of stuff. What do you call it? You got 2 minutes to Infinite. You got 2 minutes to say why Showa Godzilla has better adaptation / masturbation over Shin Godzilla. All right. Your time starts right now.
And for like his regeneration and whatnot, and his adaptation, whatever the heck it's called, Showa, like, and as I was talking before, during Terror of Mechagodzilla, Showa was like getting the crap beaten out of him. Now, mind you, he's probably more powerful than he was in '74 because he was actually taking on Mechagodzilla relatively well until the whole tag team thing started happening. And during the tag team, he was kind of like healing, but like yet again, he was constantly being interrupted by multiple attacks. Then when his regeneration factor kicked in, he was gradually getting more powerful. Mechagodzilla unleashed his entire arsenal at Godzilla, and Godzilla was able to withstand all of it. And then yet again, he beat the crap out of Titanosaurus and Mechagodzilla while constantly getting more powerful and healing more faster, yada yada. Like, and this is like the same Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus who like within like minutes sent him into a pit and nearly defeated him. Like, he probably would have been defeated, but the thing is, Showa can easily like heal like midway through the thing, and he's like. And he, yet again, like, we could always bring up the star level Ghidorah, but just like bringing up like the two of them together, like 75 Mechagodzilla is like superior to the 64 and 65 Ghidorah, just by doing power scaling. And Godzilla was able to adapt to the Mechagodzilla roughly what 3-4 times already in the series. Like, by now, by the end of the movie, he could probably beat 75 Mechagodzilla with probably difficulty.
All right, is that all?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be good for now.
Yep, 2 minutes has just ended. Gabester, you have 1 minute to respond to everything that Infinite said. All right, just 1 minute.
Sure.
I'm not extending any time. All right, and that 1 minute begins right now.
Okay, Pigeon. When you said like when Mechagodzilla Titanosaurus buried him into a pit, well, Godzilla were technically not one because like he had help from the military. The military just basically all they did was just distract Godzilla. So Godzilla would have been finished if it wasn't for the military. So beyond that part.
Is that it?
No. Something was in my head. I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. However, like Shin Godzilla was down on his feet, but he was able to get up easily. But when Godzilla in 75, like he wasn't able to get up so easy. Like he got kicked and everything. Titanosaurus like same by throw him all the way across the mountain. Mechagodzilla shot missiles at him and smoke coming out of his mouth and everything. So basically, Godzilla wasn't able to get up on his feet till later.
Okay. 1 minute is up. I'm gonna have one more response from Infinite, and then we're moving on. All right. Infinite, you got 30 seconds. All right.
All right, time to go as fast
Pigeon.
as possible. Tell me when.
And begins right now.
The thing is, Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus were far superior than the Mechagodzilla in 74. Now, Mechagodzilla in 74 is far superior to the star level Ghidorah back in 1964.
Well, they have
Probably putting it at Mechagodzilla at a solar system level, and probably Titanosaurus at a star level. Now being probably a large solar system and against an arguably solar system level monster, it would most make sense for the normal solar system size Showa Godzilla to like have a huge difficulty fighting them, because Titanosaurus was spamming his wind attacks while Mechagodzilla's unleashing pretty much his strongest attacks. And later on, like, of course, the military distracted him, but the thing is, Godzilla like was able to adapt with that within like after like getting back up, and he was getting on a huge power advantage. Like, he was quickly healing and adapting just so he could take a 2 on. And he was becoming more durable and powerful at the same time.
I just went over time. I lost track. Oops. I wasn't paying attention.
Oops. I'm sorry.
It went up to 50 seconds.
Yeah?
Right.
Are you sure you aren't like a bidder in there?
What do you mean?
Because
Oh,
that
one of
was
those people.
really fast.
Pigeon.
I didn't.
Like that was so quick. You sound like Sonic. So quick.
Gotta go fast. Ugh. That's no
Personal
good.
kid.
I'm going fast. Feel like the
So
fast.
what's the
Except I'm
debate
eating
right
snacks,
now?
But you're getting fat.
I could probably slow it down if you want. I could
No,
probably.
it's-
Infinite. I need
Okay.
to ask, what is the
He had
debate right
30
now?
seconds to respond, so I'd be doing the same thing.
I thought we moved on to the next thing.
Infinite.
We're
Okay.
going down to the next thing, and we covered strength, we covered durability, says healing factor, we covered intelligence, did energy
Yeah, I was sitting
consumption
through
slash
Adaptation.
evolution. Evolution, yeah, we covered all that stuff. I'm trying to think of one more thing that we could do. We kind of did cover agility. We really did slide it in one of the things. would say around the start of the debate, we really brought up the agility part a lot.
I mean, if you're talking
Can we talk about their
Shin
power?
Godzilla, then like
Course,
agility
we already
would
did.
really go to
Yeah.
Showa Godzilla.
We talked about their power. I thought we talked about their durability and strength.
No, we talked
Yeah,
about their
we
power.
did.
We talked about the beams earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we did that.
Durability.
So we done.
I'm
we done-
sorry. I guess I was
It's
paying
alright,
more
it's
attention to
alright.
talking
Sorry.
really fast in a 30-second time span.
We done a lot so far. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 minutes for each of you, and you're gonna say how do you think your Godzilla could beat the other Godzilla in a fight.
Wait. What was speed?
And then I'll be here with the brains.
What?
What was speed?
And then I'll be here with the brains.
What's the what?
Speed. Speed.
Speed. The speed is 30 minutes. I mean, not 30 minutes. 3 minutes.
It's part 3 minutes already then.
All right. So first, we're gonna start with Gabester. All right, and both of these things, no one responds to anything. All right, you just say why your Godzilla you think is gonna win. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
Well, you don't go. Oh well, this is why and stuff like that. No, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Pigeon, I'm not gonna talk if you don't come back. And
All right,
also, don't
sorry. I
focus
thought
on
we were
your-
gonna talk. I thought we were gonna do the same thing about the 3-minute stuff.
Pigeon,
Yeah,
don't
alright.
I'm in here
don't
with the
focus on
scientists.
30-second
This
speeds.
is not how it works.
Yeah.
All right, so we are beginning with Gabester in 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Okay, why I think Shin Godzilla win? Well, he outbeats him in size. Intelligence. It's kind of like it depends. Like it depends how long it takes for him to study Showa Godzilla's ability for that. And Godzilla, however, like Shin Godzilla, like he can melt him with all the beams, his tail beam, back beam, mouth beam, and everything. But he has to use it wisely, though. Like if he uses it too much, he's basically kind of finished. When Showa Godzilla shoots him with his atomic breath, and I guess starts punching and kicking his legs because he's kind of small. Shin Godzilla's probably got to be careful in case he uses some metal move or something. Like you know that scene in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla when he was a magnet for a minute and carried those
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to be watch out for that because there could be magnetic buildings. They're electrical behind him, and they could electrocute him, probably possibly hurt him. No, I'm not
Okay.
done yet. I'm just trying to think something.
Is that it?
No, I was thinking. Oh yeah, and also a little bit of the speed part. Like Shin Godzilla has one large ass tail. Like he can easily put Godzilla, the Showa Godzilla, under his feet. Like for that matter. Like in Mechagodzilla, they obliterated him like Titanosaurus, beat him up. Mechagodzilla shot his finger missiles and laser beam and hit him into the ground. And kept stabbing him in the face, which gave him a bloody nose or something, and then literally just put him into the ground. With Ghidorah, which helped also. So Shin Godzilla could possibly do that if he uses enough beams, uses it wisely, and possibly do a kick move or something, or just don't stop moving or something like that. And now I'm ready for Pigeon's his opinion.
I just want
Alright.
to say first, I still think Showa got the speed advantage because he's faster moving than Shin. So
Any kid films, not to be mean, but it's Pigeon's turn.
Oh,
All right,
it's
so
fine. All right, so
I'm depressed.
I'm just gonna kind of
3 minutes.
I have 3 minutes. Tell me when I can go,
Yeah,
please.
3 minutes to this on what would Showa do if he ever met Shin Godzilla in a way and they started a fight. You basically have to describe who do you think would win.
Oh wait. So Godzilla.
Yeah.
I kind of mentioned the 75 Godzilla and the 74, so I guess maybe I have to go with that. Because that was pretty much used in a fan video or something. So, and plus that Godzilla has every single move, so maybe go with that. But it's up to Pigeon to decide.
All right. Well, Pigeon, your 3 minutes begin. Hold up.
Wait, what Godzilla is
Right
he using?
now.
I'm using like the 70s Godzilla, by the way.
Alright then.
So when can I go?
Time begins right now.
So I imagine the fight starts off somewhere in Tokyo. Shin Godzilla is going on a rampage, but Showa Godzilla stops him. Fight. Now, Showa Godzilla will probably make the first move due to his extreme agility and speed advantage. Shin would not be able to react to Showa due to his actually pretty impressive speed, as he was able to like stop like fighter jets like in their path. Like he was able to catch them. So Showa runs up to Shin Godzilla and punches him in the knee. Now, with this amount of striking force, this would catch Shin Godzilla incredibly off guard. He'd hunch over in pain due to the amount of pain he's feeling in his kneecap. So Shin decides to fire his beams in retaliation. And after he fires all of it, probably destroying the entire city, like during it, like the fire clears, the smoke clears, the dust clears, and Showa just kind of walks past it and just brushes it off of his shoulder and glares at Shin Godzilla. Now retaliating by firing his arguably Stardust solar system level atomic breath. Now this is one of the most painful things that Shin Godzilla has ever felt. It impales him as it slowly disintegrates Shin Godzilla. Now, keep in mind that Shin Godzilla was damaged by bunker busters and explosive trains. Now, those could be arguably probably multi-building to city block level, I'm assuming, which, though impressive, yet again, he would definitely feel something. He would definitely have a lot of moral damage from arguably star to solar system level blast. Now, let's just say, let's lowball Showa Godzilla and have Shin survive it. So Shin is like starting to fire his back. So Shin fires his tail beam and his purple beam, which Showa Godzilla retaliates by firing his longer atomic blast, like the stream one. They both collide, but Showa's is seeming to get more powerful. But let's just say, and he pretty much wins the beam fight. But let's just say, for the sake of this debate, Shin is more powerful for God knows what reason. And he wins. Showa is seemingly dead, but then his regeneration factor kicks in, and he's starting to get more powerful. He uses his magnetic properties, which lures in stuff like buildings, trains, electrical wires. It's going on so fast, it hits Shin in the back. With the whole collision, it causes a huge electrical explosion. Yet again, causing more damage to Shin, in which Godzilla fires one more atomic blast, which disintegrates Shin, and destroys him. All the explosive stuff. And that's if I'm extremely downplaying Showa Godzilla here and saying he's not the same level, which he's not. Showa Godzilla has proven to be probably solar system to large solar system.
All right, 3 minutes is up. That I think we're gonna wrap up the debate there. Hold up, we got a couple people here. All right, so NDK Films and Alex. NDK, you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, who in your opinion? All right, you're gonna have 1 minute to discuss because I want to get everyone's opinion in here. All right, I don't want to leave no one out. Who do you think won this debate and why? You have 1 minute. Go.
All right, I think I'd say Pigeon won the debate because, I mean, some of his points are pretty valid. Like, with the agility of Showa Godzilla being really fast and Shin being this slow-moving monster, I think Showa Godzilla could probably get some, punches in there, and so Infinite's right on Showa Godzilla. The other thing, what was I about to say? Crap, I just lost it.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, I'll just say that for right now.
All right, now Alex, who do you think won this debate and why? You have wait, you there?
Yes, I'm currently present.
All right, you have 1 minute to think about who won this debate and why. Begin.
In my opinion, the Thepigeonreturns Studios won because he had better contingent points to use in his argument. His rebuttals were also more focused in terms of taking down Gabester's points. And on Gabester's part, he acknowledged that his points were rebutted and defeated, so that honestly weakened whatever he had to say. because he is pretty much consolidating defeat without actually trying to countermeasure what the Pigeon Returns is saying. So that's why, in my opinion, Pigeon Returns won.
All right,
Oh,
is that it?
Okay, I just say one thing.
Yeah, you can say one thing.
All right. So, Gabester, about like the durability thing, and you were asking about evolution, and yeah, I still feel like Infinite won that part because he knows more about it.
Yet, boys.
Who invited
Okay,
you to the
sorry.
call?
A new challenger has
Okay,
appeared.
so like you didn't really know much about it, which kind of weakened your point.
A new challenger has appeared.
What do you got? Gajero Wars, did you watch the debate?
I watched most of it.
All right, who in your opinion do you think won the debate?
I'd say Pigeon won from the debating standpoint. I side more opinion-wise with Gabester, but I'd say Pigeon won just because he seemed like he had his debate more properly laid out and everything like that. Seemed like he gave a more reasonable argument and stuff like that.
All right, is that it?
I mean, I don't know.
All right, well that concludes the debate.
And we could still keep debating it. We could just make it
All of us.
more.
All of us.
Like make it fishy.
Yeah, everybody could just start debating at once.
I could.
That would be
Hey
that would
guys,
be a
everybody
nightmare.
here pick a favorite Godzilla, and then we'll all debate all of them.
Final
Divine
Wars.
Godzilla.
Final Wars.
Final
89.
Wars.
Or Heisei in general, basically, because they're all basically the same. I pick Heisei.
I don't know. I haven't read comic book Godzilla, so I can't. I ain't gonna come in here ignorant and be like, oh look at Final Wars could totally decimate comic book Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah,
Does
I
that
could
be
totally
ignorant?
decimate comic book Godzilla.
I'd be stupid to say that. I'd be like, oh. Well.
I mean, I haven't read very many comics about Godzilla either, so honestly.
I have
Oh, by the way,
unlimited
Gojira
power.
Wars. The whole thing you were saying about Shin bleeding when he fell, he bled from the bombs. Definitely from the bombs.
He didn't bleed when he fell. I never said he bled when he fell. Oh, wait,
Shin
no.
Godzilla, he got knocked out
I was talking
by
about
the
Showa. No, I was
wasn't-
talking about Showa Godzilla
he
when
did.
he bled when he fell into the
Yeah.
water in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
Okay.
After that explosion from their beams combining, he falls into the water and blood spurts everywhere in one of the most graphic scenes in the Showa series, honestly.
I thought that was because Mechagodzilla fired his missiles into the water. But keep in mind,
He never fired his missiles into the water.
Yeah, he
oh,
never
my
did.
bad.
Hey, Gapester.
But keep in mind, after that, Mechagodzilla had to retreat because they both suffered enough damage where Mechagodzilla had to retreat. So it was pretty much kind of a tie, if you will. Godzilla retreated and Mechagodzilla retreated. So
But
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that when he did actually get into that explosion, his durability did not save him because that
yeah, he
explosion
did
caused
get
him to bleed
damaged.
out a lot.
And keep in mind that he had to use the lightning storm to actually recover from that, which was outside natural forces.
But in Shin Godzilla, there were at least 2 points where Shin would basically be dead. It was when Shin Godzilla, the second form, stood up on his hind legs and just looked all happy in that scene, and he just fell over. Basically, in that scene, he'd just be dead because he would have crushed his own legs. Even though they did say that he was able to stand up on his own legs, he was still hunched over. So, like a dinosaur, so he was still able to walk around without killing himself. However, when he did stand up, he did basically kill himself. Also,
He
with the
pretty much did.
bombs, I'm surprised Shin didn't slip into a coma and go brain dead because of the amount. Then when he slept, he could have died.
Well, I mean, he did. I thought I mentioned it in the chat, but he basically, from what I could tell, and I've seen the movie a bunch of times because I own it on DVD now, so I've been watching it a bunch. But from what I could tell, the bomber struck him in the back, so they technically don't count it as his fifth form, but technically the atomic breath variant is, in a way, his fifth form because he evolved further to gain the abilities of the back beams. It was a minor evolution, so I guess it wasn't really a major form change. But
It wasn't a major
was,
physical difference.
oh yeah, it wasn't a
Did
major
you
enough
notice the
physical
amount
difference.
of blood he lost?
I think
Was
people
that
overhype his
of a
evolution.
billion. So, I mean, there's a lot of blood being lost, and not, it's not like being contained or anything.
I mean, I felt like whenever he evolved to gain the back beams, he would have regenerated the damage first and foremost before like actually making the full evolution.
No, I don't think so.
Natural precautions.
Yeah, like taking like precautions, I guess. Plus, I mean, if Millennium Godzilla can basically do the same thing where his cells like basically instantly regenerate, they didn't really go into detail about it in Shin, but I had a feeling that was what they were kind of implying with the evolutions.
I don't know.
That's kind of what it is. It's like regenerating, but every time he regenerates from like major damage or something like that, or sometimes even without needing to take damage, he'll just like his cells will kind of like adapt and change.
I'd actually compare it to Orga from Godzilla 2000 because he would naturally evolve from Godzilla's cells, but it would also regenerate any damage that he would take whenever he would physically change his body structure.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's something that was definitely probably implied by the movie makers for that concept and idea.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What do you got? I think his what do you call it? His evolution factor is so overhyped. I don't think it's as crazy as everyone says it is.
Well, I mean,
like whenever like people have used his like evolution factor, you're like, well, he can adapt to anything, and I'm like, you're providing no actual like evidence on how like what he can actually do in this. That's a no limits fallacy right there. I said that to Otaku Satsu and he got really mad.
There was like some people debating like in the comments of a video, like because people get confused. I think just evolve like to like evolve new body parts, lost their blood, get lost, and that's not how
again, NDK. This is a franchise about a giant radioactive dinosaur that goes around destroying cities while breathing fire from his mouth. I don't think we can really rely on this franchise for scientific accuracy.
Oh yeah, I also hate that about every single like new Godzilla that comes out. They're like, "Oh, this Godzilla is more realistic than the one before." None of them are really that.
None of them are realistic at all.
I mean, technically, like the most scientifically
realistic, and that the most like. I heard one kid freaking say that Legendary Godzilla was better than Shin because he was more realistic, because he was more like an actual dinosaur, which is apparently, I mean, that's what Godzilla was supposed to be in that movie.
The most scientifically realistic.
Like, the most scientifically realistic Godzillas are 1998 and 2014.
Yeah, I know.
2014, like has like the elephant-like legs to support his balance, while 1998 would work if you were a T-Rex.
1954 more realistic?
Yeah, 1990. I mean, I told that guy like, hey, if you're looking for realism in a Godzilla to be more like a dinosaur, then literally 1998 should be your movie, man. It's realistic to dinosaurs type Godzilla possible.
I mean, you could say that 1954 is the most realistic, but he'd have to be really small. Like, he'd probably have to be the size of, like, yet again, like a dinosaur, like a T-Rex, because like, if we like give 1954 the 2014 legs, and I'd say he's probably yet again probably one of the more realistic ones because the way he walks, he kind of lumbers.
I mean, I still think Shin Godzilla could like he walks. He has like these big, extra thick thighs, so they could probably support his own weight.
Shin Godzilla couldn't even probably like every single Godzilla.
I mean, he's just gonna need a lot of blood flowing to those legs in order to move them.
Legit, one Godzilla could run circles around him without getting tired for hours straight. Like
Cooper Spironic made a video called "Pigeon Wins." I'm gonna watch this thing.
Hey guys, Cooper Spironic here, and I just watched the debate between the Thepigeonreturns Studios and Gabester, so I'm here to give my voice, since apparently they forgot about me.
Already a video out?
I say Thepigeonreturns won, not only because he set it up properly, but because he had his facts straight. And he's right. Shin Godzilla can beat Shin Godzilla and easily adapt to his attacks. And Shin Godzilla, however, is rather slow in walking. Shin Godzilla has enough agility to put 2 feet out in front of him and literally tail slide across the ground right into Shin, maybe even knock him over. And if he can withstand beams that can kill off a star, as mentioned in that live stream, I say Shogodzilla wins, and so does the Pigeon Returns. With that being said, this is Cooper Sparrow signing off. Bye, guys!
Wait, is the stream still going?
What was that cringy outro? But whatever, I digress.
Guys, this
It was a
I
really
res-
short
like
video,
if you
but
say
okay.
that like Shin wins, then I respect your opinion. Like I'm not like I just do these types of things for fun. Like I don't mean to get you guys riled up. I don't mean to make anyone angry. So please don't take offense by this. Just so you guys know, I just do these things for fun. All in the good meaning of fun and entertainment.
I mean,
By the way, my boy, I think you forget that this Shin Gojira right here, my boy, should be replaced with the one that would actually win the day, which is this one. Because this equals dead Goji.
No,
Like-
that
like
equals
instantly.
sea level destruction.
Dead
I mean,
Goji.
we've only seen him destroy buildings.
We've only
So,
seen him like destroy
and you
a
know what
city
else
at his
Mechagodzilla?
best.
And yeah, and you know those GIFs I sent of Mechagodzilla destroying buildings with his rainbow red ray? Or his
If we
rainbow eye
power
ray?
scale Mechagodzilla, he's actually like more powerful than 64's Ghidorah, which was star level.
Yeah.
So like
Pigeon
solar
Returns.
system level Mechagodzilla.
If you
Confirmed.
return to say that King Ghidorah could destroy a planet, but he's never done it with one blast of the gravity rays. For
But
example,
it's- but
Ghidorah
it's
didn't
been
destroy
pretty
Planet
much
X with one blast.
that.
This is his beam destroying
Yes.
buildings. If you check the
The
check the
actual
chat.
movies.
If you check
It's
the
like
chat.
His
Confirmed.
beam destroys buildings just as easily as Shin's does. So
Like
I mean,
Yeah, well, I mean, this is
It's
him
pretty
blowing
much, like,
up like a
confirmed
small
that, like,
portion
Ghidorah
of the city. This is him
can, like,
blowing up a
destroy
small
stars.
portion of the city.
But I
To say
don't
that he
think King
does it
Ghidorah
as
could destroy
efficiently
a
as Shin.
planet with such easy effort.
like maybe
anyone hear me?
let's just lowball and
To say
say
that
that
he
he has
does it-
difficulty destroying a star, but that's still star level destruction right there.
I still think
Which-
Shin Godzilla could destroy a planet if he was to put enough.
Well, I mean,
effort into
basically
it.
every god was able to withstand gravity beams pretty easily.
Like I don't
technically,
imagine
if King Ghidorah,
did-
Showa King
PMK
Ghidorah
did it.
could defeat a star in like 3 days or a planet. Well, wasn't it like Venus or something
It was
like-
Venus. Yeah.
in 3 days? Well, what do you call it? If he can do that in 3 days, it would take years for Shin Godzilla to destroy a planet with him having to regenerate all that energy. It took him like how long did it take him to restore his energy? I haven't watched it. In a
Took
while.
him,
Was it
like,
2 weeks?
what?
2
It
weeks.
took him
3
like maybe a
weeks.
week or two, I
No.
think.
No, it
think
took
it
him
was
like
2
2 to
weeks.
3 weeks, from what I remember.
Yeah, it
I
took him
think
like 2
2
weeks.
weeks because the United Nations was able to have a diplomatic
it was.
council meeting between the United States, China, Russia, and France.
Eh, Politics jokes.
I wish
Hey,
they went
yo,
more
I've
into
been
the
thinking
international
about
politics of
politics
Shin
I've
Godzilla.
legit-
Gojira.
when I walk into school and politics get brought up, you better wait for someone to start crying because I destroy them all. Like I just go in there and start destroying them all. And
Boy, that's how it is with me in politics because nobody at my school knows a jack about politics.
I hate when they
My
bring up
two of my
stuff
friends
like-
didn't even know who Jeff Sessions was.
Like the simple, like this is just
He
one
posted
person
up with the
going on
Showa Godzilla
about
bleeding.
abortion.
That doesn't
and
compare to Shin Godzilla's death.
I asked them simple
He would
questions
be
about it.
having.
And they couldn't even answer it. But the communist one, that was the best debate I had in school about it. The kid
What about
throws
communism?
up- yeah.
And how failed of a system it is, right?
Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
like, give me an example of what communism has worked in the past, and he just freezes up in the middle of class. And
Oh
he is-
gosh.
Communism doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Pigeon.
Broken.
Communism is a good idea, but in practice, it's a horrible concept and method.
Hell no! I don't even think it's a good idea in general. Give the
Like
government
every
power.
time like a government tries to establish communism, it never works out well in the long run.
It's because the leaders have too
Cuba.
much power within communism.
I know a ton of
Cuba.
communist countries
How'd it go?
have more slaves than most other countries.
I think the
Like,
worst
Yeah,
example of
South Korea.
communism is Cambodia.
China.
Wait, South
China.
Korea? South Korea was never
Words-
communist.
Guys,
words of our
gotta
great
go.
president.
Oh,
China.
bye, NDK.
except communists.
Alright, so maybe I'll
Pigeon.
teach you guys
Bye,
a
my
science
boy.
class next time. Whatever.
Nice.
Gabester needs to learn science. I mean,
Gabester needs to learn
Oh,
what endurance means.
he needs to learn
Eyelids.
what adaptation means. This is
La,
like,
la, la, la,
He didn't even know what
la,
durability
la, la.
meant.
Eyelids.
Hey, you need to learn how to shut your mouth.
Drama's about to
Anyway,
start here.
Shut your mouth,
Anyway.
or I'm gonna tell on you.
Roasted.
Yeah, actually, I didn't get. I was actually surprised I didn't get mad. And I had fun with
Me
that. Maybe
too.
we should probably debate again.
Yeah, we should have it be in this type of format. Like,
should
Godo,
be-
you are really good at your job, man.
Yes.
Like-
I told you I'd be good at this. Told you.
This is probably like I haven't had this like calm of a debate.
I feel like there was
since,
more, though. At the same
House of
time, the way it was
Killswitch.
formatted in the actual debate on the stream, there was way more debating. If you actually check the live
I
chat
was
for the
just
video,
watching the,
for the stream.
when I was trying
Yeah,
to
I saw,
there was a
like-
lot more
Just-
debating even going on in the comments
I saw.
or in the live chat than there was like in the actual like debate.
I read
There
it
was a lot
and
more.
Want me to
cringed.
give you a science class?
Hey, Pigeon, I have a little present for you.
I think for the next
What?
debate we gotta extend the time, so or at least establish stable times.
Well, I
Yeah.
just come out. I was looking at
For
the
sure.
live stream, and then Gabe was like, "No, just shut up."
Chief Esther.
Great.
I think
Wait,
you
I'm
just
gonna-
need to learn.
Sure.
I think you just
What
want to
is
shut your mouth.
homeostasis? What is homeostasis? This is some science questions.
To your point of science, it just
What is
makes it
homeostasis,
like a
Gabe?
debate that's kind of bad.
Hey,
Pigeon, when do you
Gabe,
want to have another debate?
completely disregards the question.
What is it?
What is homeostasis?
I don't know.
Blindness.
I don't know.
I don't know.
How
I
about you
never
shut your
learned.
mouth?
I
I don't know. How about you shut your mouth?
That's
How
not
about
how
you
it
make
works.
as an American citizen? Have the right
Jason,
to
if
It
you
sounds
want,
like
I'll try
you,
to
it
change
sounds
the
like you
topic.
said shut your mouth. My mom would do it. You better shut your mouth before I tell your mom.
Oh, mommy, am
You
I
know
an
what,
American
mommy?
citizen? Oh, yes, I'm an American citizen, so I don't really have to shut my face. You need to shut your fucking
Why are you
face.
telling me
Just
to
kidding.
shut-
Gamester,
Hey, watch your
hey,
language,
Gamester,
man.
just because you're an American
It doesn't
citizen
matter
doesn't
if
mean
you're
you can
American or
disregard
not,
the
you still
law.
can't have a debate
Nothing
by
is above
just
the
trying
law,
to
and that
change the
includes
topic.
you. Even though you are an American citizen, you still must abide by the American standards set forth by the federal government, Gamester.
Damn.
Forget that.
Whoa!
Oh, forget
Oh,
that.
oh,
Forget
God.
Completely
I don't
savage.
need
Alex
This
just
is the
swept
most
the
savage
floor.
chat I've ever participated in. The call chat roasts are unending.
Yeah, I didn't really pay much attention. I just kind of read it and I'm like, oh no, Gojira was arguing with people. Then you used to start spamming gifs and you're like, this is not how it would go. And I'm like, okay.
But
Hey, you
Gabe,
better
do
shut
you
your
know
mouth.
what?
My boy, I'm
Do you know what
sending visual
Do you
evidence
know
to
what
aid in my
durability is,
argument.
Gabester?
And I sent a confirmation to aid my argument.
Yeah,
Gabester,
well,
do you know
I
what
mean,
durability
I'm
and
sending visual
adaptation and
evidence
evolution is?
from what is shown
Visual.
directly in the books, not what is found on Toho Kingdom.
Toho Kingdom is actually one of the most accurate like sites to go to. No, this is not the forums, by the way, that I'm looking at.
Yeah, Toho Kingdom is more accurate than Wikizilla.
Don't ever use
Cheers.
Wikizilla. I mean, even though I use Wikizilla to find out Shin's height, which I probably shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
I mean, it is like
Wikizilla
118
not
meters.
that
That's like a
I've
given.
been in
Crap,
debates
do
with the
all that
people at
stuff.
Wikizilla.
I mean,
like
there is the factor of if we were to make this more accurate size-wise.
I mean, if we sized them both down to be equal to like this, so we can get the eyesore out of the way, then like I really don't think the size matters because Ghidorah was 100 meters in the Showa era. So
If you want size accurate, my boys.
I mean,
Pigeon.
if still like with God, no, I can't even. The size difference doesn't really matter too much
shit.
when you think about it.
it's not like we're putting the Godzillasaurus up against Galactus. It's not that big of a size difference.
Okay, like
Show Godzilla can still do a lot of damage.
this. Whatever.
Galactic sucks. He was terrible in the Fantastic.
I mean, I'm talking about Galactus in the comics.
Also, Pigeon. That was great. When you want to have another
Hey, look, he's eating his head.
I have to admit that was a pretty
He's
good
playing a
debate,
rap
though.
about Donald Trump right now.
Yeah. So, like, when do you want to have another debate?
I'm voting for Donald.
I want to join in the debate because I like
All right, see you
to
guys.
debate things.
Maybe
I like
we
debating
should do
everything
more
from versus
debates in the
fights.
future.
I like
Maybe-
debating everything. Pigeon.
We
Pigeon.
should do debates on Goto's channel.
Pigeon, if you'll let me,
What?
I'd like to do a lot more debates with
Who
you
wants my
because you seem
channel?
to be
I got
a very
250
good debater.
subscribers, and I got 6 videos
Hey,
up,
Big
and
Sure,
it's got
Retard,
over 100,000.
can I also do one too?
Yeah, we can all do debates in the future. Like I remember watching some of Alex's debates; they were actually pretty good.
My
Oh, never
boy,
watched it.
this
You're
is
gonna have to check it
good.
out.
I wanna debate someone over Godzilla Final Wars.
I'm gonna start
Any other
doing like
movie
stop
guy.
motion tests now.
I want to debate this. Here's what I want to debate. I want to debate I'm check your face. Burning Godzilla Final Wars good.
Burning. I don't care. Burning.
Yeah, Burning versus
Yeah,
Final Wars.
between these two.
I mean,
Final Wars.
Bleh.
Neither.
Bleh. Barf.
I think Final Wars would technically have the technical kill, but once like Burning releases all of his energy, this either depends
That's
if
if Final Wars doesn't kill him by then.
and that really
Well, here's the
depends.
thing.
Does
It's
Final
like,
Wars
bum,
would Final
blam.
Wars be able to absorb all like the arguably universal level powers of like destruction, or would he like, or would it be too quick for him? You know?
Pigeon, we should save all this for another debate.
Yeah, we should totally
That
do
is
that.
true. He did absorb the
But,
Kaiser energy, which has enough power to the universe.
Yeah, but that was only because of a power that was given to him by the mutant human.
I know.
But,
But like he was,
That just
but
shows
he
that
was
can
able
absorb a
to
lot of
absorb
power.
life energy, and he was nearly dying, and he was able to do it kind of quick.
Yeah,
So
you
if,
know
like,
who
if
else
he's
was
still
able to use
alive-
life energy to get a power boost?
Actually, what if
Casey Godzilla.
What if Final Wars Godzilla? If you guys mentioned the universal energy about Burning Godzilla, what if Godzilla Final Wars just throws Burning Godzilla into space? And so he blows up in space and not Earth? And Godzilla Final Wars still wins!
He could probably do
Okay,
that.
I'm about to explode. No, you don't.
He could probably
Here's the thing,
what he could do is charge up a blue spiral ray and
Pretty
pull up
fireworks.
Burning Godzilla and blast him in the space.
They both have the spiral
Exactly.
ray though.
It's like, oh,
I
hey, look
know,
at that.
but
The moon blew up. Oh, well,
Final
no more
Wars,
tides
the more
for the
he
social.
charges up, the more powerful his ray becomes.
It's
Which
like,
is
huh.
I know.
definitely evident
I
in the
remember. Do
movie.
you guys remember that scene when the
He's like,
meteor
oh,
scene?
yeah, he
Like,
blew up the moon. Guess I threw him a little bit too hard.
Like
He
the,
blew up a meteor that had a blast wave wider than Tokyo.
I wanted
and
to
Yeah,
mind you
that's
that this
supposed to be
meteor
in
was
the
going to
sky.
destroy the Earth.
I wanted to say that
It's
Burning
just about the
Godzilla's
same
atomic breath
as Burning
probably
Godzilla's
has
energy,
more
so-
energy.
he would survive.
It does.
Like-
So guys, you know what's my reasoning for Burning Godzilla having less energy in terms of his spiral heat rate compared to Final Wars Godzilla? Because if you look at Burning Godzilla, the atomic breath just causes a few explosions and pushes Destroyer back a few inches. But Final Wars Godzilla actually has enough kinetic force to actually break through Earth's gravitational pull to launch something into space, which is way more than a rocket, of course. In terms of kinetic
it
energy.
didn't send him into space. It just sent him into the sky.
I thought it was
I
in
didn't-
space. He
Hey,
blew
we
up.
I
Well,
didn't see him in
I could send him out of the atmosphere, if I remember. Like you could like see like
blow up in the
Parts of the
atmosphere.
Earth. You can see
I
the Earth
just
in the
saw him
background.
blow up in the atmosphere. I don't know what you saw. I don't know what ending of the movie you watched. What alternate ending you saw.
Are you talking about the ending where he
Alex.
blows up Kaiser
Oh my
Ghidorah up in
God.
the sky?
We're talking about the ending to Final Wars. The actual
Yeah,
ending
the
to Final
ending to
Wars
Final
where he
Wars.
blows up in the sky.
That red spiral ray definitely has to go up into space, otherwise Earth would be legit.
All three of us agreed with space.
No, because it went in the atmosphere. Hold on, I'm gonna find the frickin'
The atmosphere is in space!
I'm gonna find a GIF or a clip or something, and I'll come back to you guys.
Listen,
Copyright. That's
that
fucked.
explosion is 452 miles wide. Okay, some dude has already done the calculation on this. I have it somewhere stored in my notes. Okay, someone measured the explosion at the end of the film. That huge explosion in outer space. It's 452 miles wide. All right, and that's not even including the blast wave. All right, which goes off screen. So
Oh yeah, the
if that
shockwave
even was-
impact.
The explosion, shockwave impact up in space wasn't even accounted for. I'm talking about just the explosion in general being 452 miles wide, okay? If that even was in the atmosphere, Earth would be like a hell planet, all right? The whole atmosphere would legit burn up. It's over 50 pegatons worth of force.
It would be the
Guys,
equivalent of 20 solar flares hitting it, I guess.
Do you guys think we should probably save
It
this
would
debate
kill
for
Earth,
another
okay? It
video?
would kill all life on
yeah, we
Earth.
should actually. That would be
Yeah, like-
a separate thing.
Yeah,
What
it's
should we
like,
do?
we don't want to run
Final
off all the
Wars,
ideas
red
here.
spiral ray, it would kill it. And the moon,
So-
it would probably just crack the whole moon open. Like, not even joking.
So
Pigeon.
can we just end this debate? Like, can I just end the
Oh, yeah,
stream since?
No, we don't have to end the stream.
So-
Wait, can we talk for a bit, maybe?
No, we can't, Gabester. How about you shut your mouth?
Yeah, shut your mouth, Gabester.
Don't need to talk about yourself, Alex. Don't tell yourself what to do.
Wait, what?
I don't even know what happened.
just stop, Gabester.
There's nothing to stop.
But I have to admit, this debate was actually quite enjoyable, and I did enjoy it. Like, this reminds me of a stream I actually did last year with. Do you guys know Killswitch or Kyle?
Yeah, I know Kyle.
No,
I do not. But
no.
Because last year we were in a stream of Shin Godzilla versus 2014.
2014.
This is, and I was actually.
I'm gonna debate you on that.
Oh,
Maybe
Shin Godzilla versus 2014.
no,
That was good
you
old
would lose
debates.
subscribers depending on your stance, Pigeon. Don't.
No,
Wait, no,
I
I already
actually
did that.
debated about it like
Pigeon, you
twice, and I
lose
won both times.
A ton of subscribers.
Wait, who do you go with, Pigeon?
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not in the mood.
Oh,
Yeah.
But we all know.
I'm gonna guess and say 2014.
Watch my stream called TKZ Rant 2, and you'll be able to see what that stream ended up like.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
My opinion, I'm really in between 2014 and Shin. Like, I'm so like there. It's so in between to where I can't even choose. You know.
I'd go with 2014 any day.
Shin.
Me too, actually.
And I'm not a Shin
leaning
fanboy. I'm
towards
just saying
2014.
because there are plenty of Godzillas that could kill him. 2014 is not one of them.
Yeah, I don't think you would be able to kill Shin Godzilla. I think in terms of like Shin Godzilla not going out of the fourth form, I think 2014 would win just by throwing the hell out.
In any form aside from fourth, 2014 wins. But in fourth
However,
form, 2014 loses.
But we
let's
don't
just
know
save-
what.
Let's just save this for another day. And in fact, if you want to see the actual debate, I recommend watching my stream called TKZ Rant 2, in which I provide a lot of evidence. But I don't know how to put this, but I'm actually a bit drained right now because that took a lot for me to do. To especially the part where I had it speak in 30 seconds as fast as I could.
Sonic, you're alive.
Just get the guy from the Micro Machines commercials to do your debating for you because you can get all the information out in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I had to speak really fast and get over some of my stutter things because sometimes I just kind of stutter over my words. Like, wait, should I have said that? You know?
Yeah, sometimes it didn't really make sense. Sometimes.
Yeah, I could beat anyone in a Godzilla Final Wars debate. I'm sorry, I study Godzilla Final Wars. I legit study that.
To be
my
fair,
favorite
you have to
movie.
have a very high IQ to understand Godzilla Final Wars.
Yes, you have to have a very high IQ to understand flipping and ninjas and explosions and Godzilla killing everybody like a serial killer.
See, people are like, these are just Showa monsters. They're not.
You
that
have to have a
strong."
very high IQ to
But it's what he
understand
does to the Showa monsters.
whatever it
makes
was
them
that
strong.
happened in that one scene where Anguirus turns into a soccer ball and is chased by a Gotengo around the city. Clearly, this is a very intellectual
Kaijuzilla wants to
movie.
join.
Who?
Kaijuzilla.
Oh yeah, and the entire subplot about Minya meeting those two guys, the kid and the grandpa.
They should have
That's
got.
the very intellectual part of the movie.
They need the only part that would have made it for genius is if Minya started to talk like he did in Revenge.
I don't know what I should do. with my
Godzilla says that I should learn to fight my own battles, you know.
Godzilla says I should learn to fight my own battles, you know.
Godzilla says that I should learn to fight my own battles. No.
Pigeon.
And I added Kaijuzilla. What's the problem?
Who had a KZ? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, who added?
Right.
Wait,
Wait, that's right.
I posted it.
Well, there he is. Hello.
Hey, KZ.
What do you right to the debate?
What is up,
I just
Kaijuzilla?
want to say, I watch a lot of porn. Okay.
Okay.
And to be fair, to understand the entire series.
You should delete the link from the chat, because...
Yeah. I've been watching too much of it.
Hey, guys.
Oh, boy.
I should probably watch some more Godzilla movies, but
Brace yourselves, guys. We've added in too many people. This is going to get completely cancerous.
Thanks, Gojira Wars. It's all your fault.
You joined
It's all your
after-
fault. It's all your fault.
Well, at least know what Zilla Nation's face looks like.
Yeah, what's
It's
up?
all your fault.
Alright.
What is this now, the Godzilla gang?
I guess you could say
Godzilla
that
gang!
hey guys, I guess you could say that we're all to blame.
I mean, Chinese.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, no.
Pigeon, did I miss it all?
Ear rape some 41.
Yep, the debate just literally ended, KZ.
You missed the debate.
Pigeon.
Just ended. It ended like
I think I know one.
You can rewatch it.
One. All of your morons. Pigeon would win.
Pigeon already won. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Pigeon won.
I don't know. Maybe
Pigeon because
Wait, can you
not
guys
only did he set it up properly, he had his facts straight.
Unlike you, Gabester.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The tension is real.
I'm
The tension
sorry,
is real
but
in this chat.
also, the only thing. Speaking of
There's too much
disadvantages,
talking.
Gabester,
Cooper,
literally
please
the
fix your
only
mic
thing you
quality. You
left
sound like
out.
somebody from a
The
McDonald's
only
phone
thing
order.
left out about the disadvantage of Shingatsu is that if he doesn't reach the water in time, like
you gotta lower it.
if he doesn't reach it in time, he turns to stone forever. Like he did in the film.
Excuse me.
What?
I have.
I'm the only one who paid attention to that.
Okay.
I'll take the loss on this.
Paid attention to
I'm
what I've seen
bringing
it
up
over
attention to that.
times, and they never once said he
guys.
turned to stone if they went out of the water.
What
That
I
was
was gonna
applying
say-
to his other.
All he does
films.
is just fall asleep. That's pretty much
was-
it. Like,
Yeah,
What I
he
was
falls
gonna
asleep for 2
say-
weeks and yet doesn't get.
Guys, don't want to talk
He
about
falls
it.
asleep for 2
I know,
weeks
I
and doesn't turn to stone. Explain that.
Kaijizilla, I'm
Go ahead,
sorry
Keith.
that the stream has gotten like this and that we can't hear you.
Go ahead,
I
Casey.
was saying, was this debate that I missed, like, you said it was gonna be, or was it just a complete, like, rape, like, of you beating him?
How about we have another debate?
A tumor on
A debate of what?
Hmm.
the tumor
Like-
on my dick.
Over Godzilla.
Let's see
Also-
here. How about? I've got a good one, you guys.
Don't say Legendary versus Shin. I swear to God, I will snap your neck from inside the phone screen.
Nope,
We've
I
already
was gonna
debated
say
that before on one
Ultraman
of my
Power
previous
versus Shin
ones.
Godzilla.
TKZ Ram 2.
And who would win
Who
that?
versus Shin Godzilla?
Ultraman powered.
Hey, Gabester.
I haven't watched Ultraman
What?
because I'm an uncultured swine, so
I'm
I
gonna
have
be
no idea
honest.
how to debate
You
this.
uncultured, unclean swine!
We call it him.
Guys, please be
Excuse me
quiet.
for only
Raphael's trying
liking
to speak.
my American.
I'm gonna be
Who
honest,
won?
Gabester, but you actually won the contest.
Oh, no. I'm not ready for that.
NDK won the contest.
No, you didn't.
Don't tease him.
Till now.
What's a reward for him this time?
Yeah, what's the reward?
I'll
What's
put
the
it in the
reward
chat.
for
Okay, so for winning,
Oh,
for
You're
winning,
North Korea?
you
You get a free vacation to North Korea.
That's what it was.
Pocket man.
no, better yet, a free vacation to
China.
Moscow.
China.
Okay, Casey,
No,
if I did,
We will
why
sail
would
to China.
They're
You look
taking
like
our money.
the kid
They're
Leaf
robbing
you
us.
roasted that drills into his head.
They're
You mean
taking
Stomedy?
everything that we have to stop China.
Godzilla, his name's Stomedy.
Yeah, Stomedy, that's what I meant.
Why you mute me, Gabester? It's
Casey,
not funny.
What? I can't believe you've done this.
Can we all please talk at once?
But Alex,
Okay,
I have a
everybody talk at
question for
once.
you,
Okay.
Alex, where's that map video?
Alex,
Oh.
do you know who
Here.
Ultraman Powered is?
Yes, I'm aware of who Ultraman Powered is.
Hey, KZ.
Good. Then you know he's underrated.
Hold up,
Godzilla.
Dax. I got something to show you.
What?
KZ, I gotta
Okay,
tell
so
you,
if I
NDK
really
was
did
here
win,
before.
a video, huh?
Apparently, the
man.
movie's coming out tomorrow, but honestly, NDK says that, and then
Oh,
it's gonna come out
Gabester.
like next month.
Yeah, I know.
You know how to start a live stream on Hangouts, don't you?
Because he said
Yeah.
today, and then he's like, "No, I gotta finish it tonight, so it'll be
In a
out
way-
tomorrow."
In a way, I'm kind of like real. Like I really want him to release it, but most of the time I'm just teasing him because I want him to get it done.
Yeah.
He's slapping
It's kinda-
out too much.
That's amazing. Where'd you get that?
So, Casey,
Yeah. What?
where the heck
This?
was I in the video if I really did win? Oh, yeah,
What,
that's
that?
right, I didn't win.
Wait, what? Your mic
Gabester,
quality
you
is
did
crap.
not win. The Pigeon Returns studio clearly won.
Gibson, what did you say? Your mic quality is crap.
500,000 times. Anyways, what, Casey?
Stop talking in a Pringles can. What'd you say?
Pringles? Who said
Y'all
Pringles?
want to see Godzilla? I'll show you Godzilla. Look.
I want Pringles now.
Doritos is better.
There's a pet Godzilla right there.
That's the next debate. Pringles versus Doritos.
Oh man, no. It's mainly Lay's versus.
Nah, just kidding. Ultraman 5 versus Shin Godzilla.
Sexy, Donnie.
Am I right, Gabester?
What?
Yeah, I have eyebrows too, and I also have ears.
Casey, so if I really did win, where am I in the video?
Oof.
Oh yeah, we're still working on that.
Oof. Zillination's just firing shots at me. Oof. 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 Oof.
I don't even know what I'm doing at this point.
Me either.
You gotta begin a counter rant, man.
Okay, I think it's best to.
Shit in my room. God damn.
Wait, better yet, Pigeon Returns.
This is what my room looks like.
You gotta start making
Casey,
a
where's that
counter
rant?
rant. You gotta make a counter rant. We're still working on it.
Oh, are you?
Wait right here.
I thought Nerfman confirmed win.
I need something to
Manipulation.
do with my channel. I need some advice. I have.
Dude, who the
Oh
hell?
yeah, let's see.
Over
Hey, who the
120,000
hell is that?
December.
views.
Where the hell is it?
What's going on?
When he stood up,
It's never gonna come.
I hope I didn't see something.
You know, I did want to become a Godzilla like YouTuber, but looking at my channel, I kind of do want to become one. Like, I got 230 something subscribers, over 140,000 views, and only 6 videos. Like,
what kind of videos do you do?
like movie edits, like for like Godzilla videos in general, like
YTPs of Shin Godzilla.
What?
I do kaiju battles.
Like edits of Shin Godzilla, like people do.
Yeah, except for this was the first.
I'm back.
Oh my god.
And it actually
Pigeon.
looks kind of good at the first. It was just supposed to be.
Well,
a
winning
Instagram
the
video, so it
debate,
looks kind of crappy halfway through.
Well, we start making
It
edits
got-
of
it
Monster
got-
Planet.
You hereby receive the
Have you
official
started making-
Cooper Byronic hat.
Yeah, I'll make edits
Have
to
you-
Monster Planet once it comes. You know.
Yeah,
those
because that's
are
gonna
like-
be hot.
Thank you, Tracy.
What does it come out next week, or is it this Friday?
This Wednesday, I think.
Oh.
I'm not. You know, I was really hyped for it over the summer.
Well done, Pigeon.
That
Well
hype's
done.
kind of died off because, like, I've heard from people that there's not that much Godzilla at all, like less than Shin Godzilla.
Well, I
But
think
they're-
if they build the world right and kind of show him at the points that are necessary, because I kind of want to see what this future world has to bring. Like, you got to think of the fact as well as that we got to show the other monsters. It's going to be kind of hard to fit all that crap.
I
But
heard there wasn't any monsters in the film. I heard it was just smaller Godzilla and big Godzilla. They
Hey,
killed
enough.
small-
Well, Pigeon Returns,
Servo.
you will receive the hat when I actually find out how to deliver it to you. Okay? You deserve it.
Porn up.
Good job, Tracy.
Well, I got Harold Nakajima's signature. If I even said his name correctly, I can't see.
Oh, everyone, stop muting me for once.
Look at that.
And stop talking so
That's-
loud.
I'm trying. Okay, so as I was saying, Pigeon, you will receive the official Cooper Spironic hat.
Alex, doesn't he remind you of Super Mario Zilla?
Who,
Godzilla.
Cooper?
Yeah.
So this is the hat that
That's the
will
more
receive-
weird version.
It's the brother.
The thing the size of my face. It's tooth.
I got like 2 Megalodon tubes. as
That's
well.
Space Godzilla's crystal?
This thing's real too. Definitely real. I have a couple of them. I have this one type to where you can't get them no more. Hold up, let me pull it out. This is probably one of the rarest Megalodon teeth you could get. They shut down this part in Australia to where you can't get them no more, and it legit looks
What?
modern day. It's still cool looking.
And then you find out it's a
Knock it
replica.
off.
You find out it's a replica. Yeah.
Mine is like really destroyed, and I think that kind of shows more of the realism. I don't know if they like destroyed it to make it look original, but I don't know. It's pretty big too.
Oh, my one abrasions. It's really sharp too. It was.
Alright, when it starts going down, you will be teleported back.
Look how cool this one looks. This
Yeah,
one
'cause all
looks
those-
awesome.
All those they look smooth, but if you look closely, they got all the razor sharp edges at the end, like a
All the
like
right,
a butter knife.
all the right places.
And you can see where it bit down on the whale where it broke the tip of the tooth. But this tooth, oh my god, it is in perfect condition. Like, it's amazing condition. I remember when I dropped it in the bathtub, I was like, oh my god, Mom, is it gonna get ruined now? Like when I was little. I legit freaked out and start crying over it.
KZ.
Because you can't really replace
What?
What's the most rarest figure in your collection, in your opinion?
My ego.
No, I meant Godzilla.
Oh, I didn't hear.
My Mako Shark Jaw.
Sorry, guys. I just had to move upstairs a moment. One
Dude,
moment.
you be good friends with Jaws, man. He's all into sharks. Alex knows, right?
Oh yeah, that is true.
God damn,
Except
this thing.
I think Jaws man wouldn't get as emotional.
I know, he'll be jealous. He'd be like, "Oh wow, you actually have a shark too. All I have is this rubber toy that I've had."
All I have is a Toys R Us exclusive figure that I got.
Yeah. I don't really care. I don't really care which figure is the rarest. I just got some rare figures. I'm not gonna say which one is because I'm not an expert.
Yeah, I actually have silence around me.
Which one is rare? Nate, list some of the rare ones you have.
My hat.
No,
Orochi, definitely. There's not many Orochis out there.
Hot as hell.
You know Orochi?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there's only like one on
eBay. Add to Jaws man to the call, everyone.
And it usually costs about $1,000. I got it for $80 at G-Fest.
Stop muting me.
I also got. Let's see.
Yeah, fellas,
I don't know.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Do you have any
I'll
more
just
figures?
go.
I asked Casey.
Donation died.
Alex, I've never talked to Zol Nation. Doesn't he remind you of Dylan a little?
Dylan the Hedgehog.
Dylan McIntosh.
Oh,
Dylan
that dude.
What
Am I
happened
allowed
to
to
him?
talk now?
He died and became irrelevant.
Good. He was
Because he
only
deleted-
relevant for about 5 months.
Because he deleted
Finally.
like nearly all of his videos, which from what he said,
Well,
I remember he said
He
something
was
about
only
him
like a
getting
little flea trying to bite on Nerf Man in his lifetime.
Really, Gabester? Are you doing this because
it.
It's because your mic's so
Gabester's
loud.
ultimate revenge? Muting me.
The another figure, like I'm not saying these are like really
Knock it off.
pricey figures, but I just know there's not many. Is the Godzilla 2000 with the orange spikes? I don't know if that's common, but I don't see a lot. Also,
So now,
I don't
to
know.
talk.
I don't got a lot of rare stuff. Oh, I got Kaiser Ghidorah.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Cooper.
rare. Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely rare.
Well, I thought.
Cooper.
You're rare.
The following figures you're about to see, I actually made out of ceramic.
Cooper.
You're made of ceramic.
So,
Cooper.
any more boxes?
Cooper, he's in his own little world right now. He can't hear me.
I thought it was
Has a
naked
key.
for a second. Like, what the fuck?
The first Ultraman right here.
Nice McDonald's plushie.
G-Fest is getting closer.
Maybe I could give that.
What's
Maybe I could
G-Fest?
give that to someone for Valentine's
When
Day.
is G-Fest?
It's at New York. It's in the Twin Towers. It's on July.
Okay.
I thought it was on September 11th.
September 11th, we all go to the New York and then we all meet up there. Okay.
Are you
All
kidding
right.
me?
Yes.
Gabe? You're messed up. That's a messed up joke. You can't make fun of a tragedy, all right? We're gonna.
I just let's expose Gabester.
Doesn't everyone? Wait,
you're
what if Gabes
offensive.
was behind 9/11?
Gabester.
He's not even old enough for 9/11.
Wait, did you just say? Did you just say Win Dixie's is the one who did 9/11?
Who?
That's what I heard.
Who's that?
So basically, yeah, that's my ceramic Ultraman, but there's more.
Cooper.
Yes.
Do you like Super Mario Zilla?
Who?
Do you know who Super Mario Zilla is?
Not really, no.
Do you know who any of us are?
I know the Pigeon Returns Studios. I worked with him once.
Yeah.
Who else?
We like collaborated before.
You know who I am?
One Pigeon?
I don't really know you. I know Alex, the Kaiju fan. Ultra 7 reacts to Ultraman 2016. I seriously still can't believe you forgot all about Zero.
Well, I have a lot of subscribers, and I could take down your channel.
I'll make a Kaijuzilla rant like I wanted Lewis to make back then when I was really stupid.
Now, how much you want to bet? Like a week later, they're gonna take that little part out of context and just use it for a rant on me.
Yep.
That'll be funny.
And then later on, there's gonna be a private call.
Dude, did you see how I released the Lewis admits all his crimes for a few minutes on my channel?
Yeah.
I saw it.
TKZ sent it to me.
You know what's horrible? I try to make the video public because I released it in August. So I'm like, all right, if I just make it public, it's gonna be from August. When I made it public, it published it as a new video, and I'm like, what? And it got like 80 views in like a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's some more things I have to show you.
Did Lewis say anything about it?
Here is Ultra 7.
So.
This one may be an
TKZ sent like the link to me and told me when to play it when Lewis farted.
Oh yeah.
So when did you make the video?
So
giving a 360 view of the Ultra 7 ceramic.
Also, did Lewis cry in that one part? Because I remember him going.
I think so. He got a little emotional.
I remember. I think I remember hearing him cry, and I'm like, "Oh crap, Lewis!"
You've never seen that video, right?
I've only heard like the part where he farts because you played it in my streams.
At one point, you should watch the whole video because
here we have Jack.
I watched the whole thing, and I'm like, wow.
I know. Do you think we went too hard on him, or do you think he was justified a little?
Well, I
mean,
you know
what? I'll go. I'll just go.
Like, he should have been more careful since his girlfriend got kind of aggressive. He clearly knew his girlfriend would get angry by it.
Wait. I'll be right back. Something's going on.
All right, Kizzy.
Like, his girlfriend clearly got aggravated easily. From what I heard, she was making offensive comments on Alex's video.
That was all funny.
Didn't Alex, the N-word?
No, she didn't. That was Lewis.
No, I said Lewis.
Wait, yeah. Lewis? Oh, yeah, he was in that one stream.
Yeah,
I thought he was joking at the time.
It was funny, honestly, because I was able to use that as proof against.
Because I thought it was a joke because at the time you were both roasting each other, and Dylan had it as a contest.
That was honestly.
Or is it just?
I don't even know.
Or is it just being?
I manipulated everything to make me look like the victim.
I mean, the funniest part is when they put her face over like Shrek in the palm tree scene.
Somebody.
That was hilarious.
Why are you doing it in my swamp?
And like some of the memes were funny, like when Lewis Duran was calling and he was holding like a Lightning McQueen.
Do you guys know what the rarest figure is?
Lewis Duran's Lightning McQueen. That's the rarest. My babe surprised me with card toys. That was legitimately a post. And he also said that Cars 3 was better than Skull Island.
What? Wait. Oh, is that where the meme came from? From Lewis Duran on Kong holding the Lightning McQueen car?
Yeah, because he said that he enjoyed Cars 3 more than Skull Island. I'm gonna find the post to see if he has it. Like,
oh, maybe he deleted it.
I'm gonna see if he has it because it was from March or April.
Oh, you're gonna have to do a lot of scrolling for that.
All right, I'm back. You can keep talking.
Remember when Lewis freaking compared Cars 3 to Skull Island?
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, Casey, you know that meme with Lewis Duran and Kong holding that Lightning McQueen car?
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was inspired by. Cars 3 is I loved it way better than Skull Island, and that's how that made it. Who made the photo?
Wait, I'm trying to find it. I found his. No, some of these posts are going back to 2016. Let me find it.
Maybe scroll down too much.
No, I'm gonna be scrolling up, and I'm gonna see where his car stuff went.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting into March, so that's when I think Cars was released. And I
think it was a bit later.
He deleted. I think he deleted his Cars post.
Wait, I don't think it was in
March.
No,
never mind. I found it.
I thought so.
Darn, Cars.
I was saying, what did you think?
Disney Pixar movies ever made? Lightning McQueen, and all these characters.
Can I see?
Let me find. I enjoyed this more than Kong Skull Island.
Okay.
I'm gonna show it. I found a post.
He's probably gonna get mad. I can't.
So this is a picture.
Yeah, cause Gabe, so you're like a binger of Godzilla Gang, aren't you?
Binge watched the Godzilla Gang like Jaws-Man did. Yeah, he called this film better than Skull Island. So I don't know.
Jack Storm, Smokey. Emoji face. Cars 2. Skull
And and like he made like some like stop motion like remakes of some of the car scenes, and like after he was getting into the drama, he deleted them.
Oh, I wish I downloaded them at the time.
And he also took down like nearly all the trailers for Chapter 3.
What Force of Nature?
Yeah, I know that.
Alright, I'm back, guys.
Look at this.
Alex has returned.
Who's back, everyone?
Hello. Anybody miss me?
No.
Hey, KZ, that photo kind of reminds me of how Elizabeth and I text each other.
So yeah, since no one likes to see my hard.
Wait, Godzilla, what was that picture? What were you asking me about that picture again?
Yeah, look.
Oh, I can relate to that.
Yeah, but Pigon, I kind of left when we started talking about the Lewis video. What you were saying something about him getting emotional? What was it?
I'm not
wasn't he crying in that? Wasn't he crying? I remember hearing him like
make crying, but I think he was a little bit of sobbing. I don't know if that's crying or not.
Crying is sobbing. It was really weird because I've never heard Lewis like sob or cry before. You know, it's just.
Well, he has depression, so.
Yeah, but like I've never like actually like seen him get emotional. He's always like, "Oh, screw you."
Well, probably because he just felt the need to like, yes, I did it. I did all.
He's scared. His family's scared of me. Then literally a huge rant gets me on him. There's the equivalent of Hiroshima on his channel.
I should be. Nerfman told me to make the video public, but it wouldn't be good.
But then you did like make it public briefly. Did you delete it? Because I remember TKZ sent me the link to it.
Oh no, it's still up there. Let me show you.
I just wonder how Lewis is gonna react if he discovers that it's been uploaded. Did he know it was being uploaded?
I'm not gonna snitch.
But dude, I've been getting this like botted spam, and the only reason that's happening, people are saying, "Oh, it's because full fans asked for." No. I quit the Psycho Dad channel, and someone on that Psycho Dad channel botted a lot of my videos, and it happened in like 2 minutes. So I think they're bringing it onto my channel, sadly.
And now we present a more accurate.
Well, for a second I thought it was maybe Badablue because apparently.
Well, every 0.2 seconds I'm muted.
Dude, his video on me was so poor. Like I thought it was like, why am I a Jew?
Because you.
That doesn't make
because
sense.
like I think he's making a joke about how you make money off of your videos or something.
I know, but like the Jew thing, it's like you should have just done a Mexican thing, but. All right.
Wait,
my only like problem is that like one of my
now
problems.
A more accurate version.
Like Badablue is like good at making like videos. The thing is, I disagree. Like I really don't like how he and the vegan girl are good friends because that vegan girl's not really the best kid around the block. If you know what I mean.
And he's been annoying in our Instagram group chats.
Him muting me.
Like my thing is like what like if there's any drama that builds up, like if it involves like even if it remotely like involves a vegan girl, Chicken Man immediately like defends her, which is like this girl's not in the innocent here. She instigates a lot of this stuff.
I always find it funny how I'm always portrayed as some sort of military general in videos.
Because you're like the
This thumbnail is like perfect. Look at that.
What'd you say, Pigeon?
Because you're like a teacher in terms of your history on like World War II.
Oh yeah.
USA.
USA.
Look at I like the thumbnail. Louis Theron admits to all his crimes and just him like covering his face. Like,
please, just.
Alex, so what's your figure in your collection?
I don't even know. I haven't bought a figure.
Who collects anymore?
Oh,
I really don't
Gabester does.
as much as I used.
Gabester, enough.
Gabester.
yes.
Are you muting Cooper? I mean Cooper?
Why are you meeting Cooper, man? That's not cool.
It burns my earbuds.
Well, your earbuds are still growing, so you gotta stop.
Now, a more accurate representation of Ultra 7 reacts to Ultra.
Whoa. But someone muted him again. Who keeps saying
Gabester, enough! I know it's you, because it literally says Gabester muted you.
Film this, Alex. Get it.
enough is enough?
Oh my god,
Hey, doing it, Alex?
I don't even do that anymore.
So, as I was saying, a more accurate representation of Ultra 7 reacts to Ultraman 2016 trailer. 1 video later.
And
So yeah, that's the trailer. Where was I? You are going to be in the movie. I don't care! Where was I in the trailer? Ow! Why did you attack suddenly? Because I'm in the trailer. But you're going to be in the movie. You know that, right?
Gabester, enough! They asked me what the saddest animated trailer is. I say it's
If I'm not in the trailer, I tell I'm not going to be in the movie. But you are going to be in the movie. I literally just said that.
The Godzilla community in 5 seconds.
absolute war. War never changes.
I can't tell!
No, that's the Godzilla community.
Your eye slugger was literally at the end of that trailer. You didn't see it right next to the color timer? You know nothing, Ultraman 1!
I don't know. Are we supposed to act?
Hey guys, what's going? You're 7? Are you okay? Do I look okay, Jack? Do I look okay, Jack?
Okay, I think we gotta calm down a little.
Is this a fan fiction?
No, it's just a better representation of Ultra 7 reacts to Ultraman 2016.
Based off my video.
What is Ultra 7?
Right out?
Ultraman fan fiction.
Thepigeonreturns, why do you have to expose me like that?
What is your search history
7,
like?
stop beating up our brothers, enough! I wasn't...
Thepigeonreturns?
What's your search history like, Alex?
Why
Are
are
you making Ultraman fan fiction all the time?
Yeah, that's why I'm not active on my YouTube channel.
I'm literally trying to do this for Alex. So this free man, this is a better representation of Ultra 7 reacts to Ultraman 2016. From the top. Okay.
Pigeon.
So 1 view later. So yeah, that's the trailer.
Ooh,
Why wasn't I in it? Well, you're gonna be in the movie. Why wasn't I in the trailer? Didn't you see your eye sluggers at the... Why wasn't I in the trailer, Ultraman 1? Because...
Good job, KZ.
Alex.
We didn't...
Alex.
Yeah.
Did you see what I said about Goodrio's mom in the group chat?
Yeah.
He hasn't responded, has he? Because my phone...
Okay, now I'm being...
No, he hasn't responded because Richard is, a coward.
I'm a bigger channel. He's gonna support me because I'm Louis Duran.
Who has more subs? You were on Louis Duran.
I can control, manipulate everyone because I'm Louis Duran.
What's your figure collection?
Well, everyone stop muting me for 2...
This is unfair. This is a slaughter against an innocent man.
I don't even know who he is.
Infinite.
What Gabester?
What's the rarest figure in your collection?
Rarest figure? That'd probably be that'd be the X Plus like Godzilla 54 Blue Edition from the 1990s. There's only like what 200 or 300 of them made. I have it actually in my room.
Oh, can I see it?
Oh sure, I'll get it.
Godzilla, I don't need to record any of this because it's live, so I could just download the video when it's done.
What?
I don't need to waste unnecessary space.
Dun, 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 dun.
Holy shit!
This is from the 1990s, actually. Take from 1998.
Hey, I think Emo Boy is about to join, so get ready.
Don't you know that your actions have consequences?
All right, this is a figure itself. And to prove that this is a blue one.
How did you predict that?
This is based on concept art for 54 from the cat.
I know things, Alex.
That looks
nice.
Yeah, and the reason why you might be.
What the heck is?
Alex, why do you do that? What did I do to you?
Gabester.
I have arrived.
Yes.
I was about to say, what were you? I gotta go out to film too, but I just want to say.
Gabester, you're here from the Chicken Squad.
You gotta kick him out, or else I'll do.
You know, guys, something really funny happened on my channel a while back. It was
Gabester, you're banned from the Chicken Squad.
Okay.
The Chicken Squad. That sounds like the most threatening thing of all time.
Is this Chicken Man?
Hey guys, I think Chicken Man and Lewis.
This is Patrick.
I've actually.
Oh my goodness,
I'm really good friends with Chicken Man.
NDK, when you're in the movie.
It's gonna crush. It's gonna crush. It's gonna crush.
Oh shit!
Please stop, Gabester.
I know it's gonna crash.
Gabester just needs his virginity.
Gabester, you're just a little baby. Just stop.
So there's only like 2,000 of like these blue 54 Godzillas for like Xbox.
That's
in the
pretty
90s.
cool.
NDK, screen share. I want to see how much you got done with the movie.
But that's like the most like rare item that you can find online. But the most that like you can barely find is.
Gabester, can you please
How
stop?
long?
I still gotta put this clip
I
in.
have like 2 of
How
those.
long?
Kingdom parties.
Guys, we gotta do something about Gabester. He keeps on muting.
This whole clip is about 10 minutes at least. So, then I have the other clips. So that's probably around maybe 25 minutes.
That's good. All right. How much? When are you gonna release it?
Hey guys, look, it's NDK.
I'm gonna check the voting first just to see how we're doing.
I think noon is a good time. 12.
Hey guys, look, it's NDK.
The hell?
Gabester, why do you keep on muting me?
Gabester.
Why do you keep muting me?
Yeah,
No!
Gabester, you keep on muting us. We all know it's.
I'm not even muting Alex.
Gabester, you want me to? Are things starting to fall out of line?
Gabester,
No, I need to
please.
mute Alex.
Get Gabester out of here!
Gabester, I'm asking
Yes, I can do
you.
that.
Stop everything you're doing. Now think and listen. Are things starting to fall out of line?
They already did before, and now it's back in line.
Gabester, just I don't know what I did.
That's the kind of answer I
Stop
was
muting.
looking
I'm not
for.
muting Alex.
That's not the answer I was looking for. Gabester, I'll ask you once again. Are things
Gabester,
starting to
please
fall out?
stop.
What is it, Kaiji?
Can everyone please stop arguing?
Because Gabester keeps on muting me, like he's gonna mute me right now.
I'm not muting you.
Dude, you
He
look
keeps
like,
muting me.
dude, you look like a G. Dude, you look like a G pie.
I'm not. I'm muting Cooper, but I'm not even muting Alex.
Why do you keep
No,
muting
you
me?
are muting.
Gabester,
I'm only
You just
muting you.
relax.
I'll eject you from your channel.
Gabester, I'm gonna make a rant on you right.
I'm not even muting you.
Do it, Alex. Fulfill
Gabester, expect a rant.
your destiny.
Take him help.
Fulfill your destiny.
Gabester,
Fulfill your destiny.
Agent, please help me.
you haven't changed. You're still this immature,
You're still Dark Side
inarticulate,
21.
inarticulate.
I think he's just doing this because he lost the debate.
Emotional.
I ain't
Whiny.
screaming.
See, as soon as I mention the debate, he mutes me.
Whiny. And you
Gabester,
deserve
you're
to go to the Weenie House Junior thing.
Gabester, you're still Dark Side.
Weenie House Junior.
Weenie House
Listen, that was
Junior.
perfect. Perfect impression.
Okay, I know what I gotta do now.
And so what I do with Gabester?
66 KZ.
Is there in the G-Fan group chat?
Testo.
What do I do with Gabester?
Oh my god, I hope this thing doesn't crash.
Gabester, please stop. Stop muting me, please. I'm sorry.
I'm not even muting you.
Yes, you are, Gabester. It says right there.
Gabester, stop muting me!
I already muted Cooper. I didn't even mute Alex once.
It already says Gabester has muted you on the notification.
Can you please show your screen to show?
Phil.
Hold on, let me get on my computer.
Oh, you blocked
Everyone
Gabester,
else
man.
do it. Okay.
Everyone
Can I
else
speak
wants
now?
Gabester, so he's evil.
Casey does not need to do that.
There. I seem it's safe for me to speak now. Right?
Casey does not need to do that.
Santiago.
Surfman's in the chat.
NK, was that you? Who said wrong?
Yeah.
I hate how Nerfman says something and then leaves.
There, I'm all the way back here. Can I speak now?
Do what I did. Block him.
Alright, I'm board muting.
Block him.
So Gabester
Godzilla, when you said block him, you gave me flashbacks to Triassic Iceman, whatever his name is.
Subscribers and fans. Iceman here.
Subscribers and fans. Iceman here.
Rise Goji is pretty thick. I mean, look at him.
Does anyone like Triassic Iceman? Like, can anyone take him seriously?
I mean, I enjoy his content because it's so bizarre.
He's one of the most unique Godzilla fans in my opinion.
I made a video where like he was standing next to a Jacksonville Godzilla figure. He was making monkey sounds.
Oh yeah.
Why when I post a picture of anything else, it gets like 2 likes, but when I post a picture,
Who blocked me?
When I post a picture of Godzilla, it gets like 50,000 likes.
Yeah, that's a sad thing. Like when you dedicate yourself to a fan base,
But when it's a fan film, I'm good.
Like when people start following me when I post something that's not Godzilla related, and don't even like it. But when I post something Godzilla related, I get tons of followers and likes. It's like, really? Like that's one of the reasons why.
So Instagram.
Yeah, I have like 1 billion different Instagram accounts. Just in case of someone tries to like ban me.
Michael.
And one of the reasons why I made my film account is just so people who like my films will be able to follow it, you know? People who like my films will follow.
Dark Kaiju.
Darth Kaiju is Gabester.
I want to start calling him Dark Kaiju.
Me too.
Hey,
Bro, why'd you block me for, man?
Why is Michael here?
Oh, why'd you block me for, man? Oh, you want to know why I blocked you?
Uh-huh.
Because you actually won the contest.
Boy, what does that have to do with anything?
It does. Because since you're a loyal fan of Louis Duran, you will be eliminated by the help of my allies, including Alex. You see him saying yes? That's the yes of death. And you are being filmed right now live. And I can use this live stream. And a rant will be done on you this year. I'll guarantee that.
It's not
for me.
Crazy rant coming tonight.
But that immaturity will stick to you until you're dust.
No, it will not. It was
okay.
Oh yeah, fix your mic. Did you just die? So
no.
We are all gratified.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this dude. Let me find a picture of him. Where is he?
Hey, Pidgey boy, did you see the photo I shared of Godzilla 2000?
Where?
On the group chats.
Cooper's trying to call me.
Like, you know, like it's that one Family Guy episode. Any bells?
Michael, how did you join this call and why are you here?
I think it's because like I posted the link in the group chat.
Oh, of course, it's all your fault, Pigeon Returns.
And I'm not allowed here?
No, it's not that you're not. I was wondering how did you get here? You know, what was your message?
Godzilla X Rainbow. Godzilla
Look
X
at this dude. What's this?
Darth Kaiju needed Godzilla.
The time has come, Casey.
Pigeon.
Execute Order 66, Casey.
Pigeon, you got to kick out Gabester. He's been muting Cooper. He's been muting me. He's been muting.
I never muted Alex.
Dark Kaiju. Dark Kaiju. What is this? What is that?
Emo enough?
No.
Emo enough? You sure about that?
Putrefied enough.
That looks like a person that doesn't know the way.
Michael.
That looks like a person.
Story of Kaiju, yeah.
That looks like a person.
Guys,
who
Darth Kaiju just muted Michael's.
This is a person that is as emotionally inarticulate as
God, I feel molested.
Pigeon, you gotta stop You gotta stop Darth Kaiju. He's been muting me. Michael.
I never muted you. Shut up.
He just muted me right now, and then he
No,
muted
I did
Michael.
not.
Yes, you did. We all saw the note.
I already muted KZ.
And Michael
Darth
and me.
Kaiju 21 blocked Kaijuzilla. Do you want to block Kaijuzilla as well?
No, we can't block him.
I already blocked him.
Kaijuzilla is the reason that God exists.
Well, if I were to mute Kaijuzilla, then like I wouldn't be able to talk to him like in these calls, and he's pretty cool.
I already ignored him.
I'm sorry.
I didn't block him. I ignored him.
No, you said you blocked him.
I meant to say ignore.
It's me again.
Hi, Cooper.
Who is this me?
Wait, who muted Cooper again? Who muted him?
Not me.
Seriously, wasn't me. I was muted the whole.
But I think we should all execute Dark Kaiju 21.
Guys, I just got muted by Dark Kaiju. I'm actually legitimately scared of what's gonna.
Alex, do it. Click that block button.
I know, but I thought Dark Kaiju was such a.
Do it! Do it! I am the Senate.
Not yet.
I sound more like Yoda.
Yoda
well, now that I'm back. Alex!
Do it, you must, Jedi. Wait, it is.
Will everyone stop muting me? Why am I a target? Jeez.
What's that buzzing
sound? Is targeting you. Because I'm seeing on my screen, like the group chat, no one's muting you.
How's that? Because on my screen it says Gabester and Darth Kaiju 21 are both muting me at the same
it says
time.
that too for me. I guess it doesn't pop up when it pops. Yes, you did. You muted me like several times. You muted
Alex, did your icon just move? What? I just saw your icon move. On
I've been able to move.
Guys, I'm actually kind of scared right.
Alex, block him.
So, does anyone have a Nintendo Switch? And can you tell me what you think of it?
I'm getting one. It's coming in.
I want one, but I can't afford it. Oh, Alex, this is for you, man. I was trying to do a more accurate representation of Ultimate 7 reaction to Ultimate 20.
It's time for you to get muted. I mean, it's time for you to get ranted on.
I did not even mute.
I don't want to be ranted. What did I do?
I did not mute her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mike.
I did not.
Oh, hi,
I
Mike.
did not rant her. That's BS. I did not do it. I didn't do it. It's full BS. I did not.
What is even in our group chat? What is Kaiju's this is
Pigeon.
top 10.
I know how to fix this. Get rid of Gabester and get rid of Dark Kaiju 21.
How about get rid of your face?
So, Pigeon, did you see who my newest student that arrived at my school was?
Who?
It was someone also in our group chat, no normies.
Wait.
See this big guy?
Because you're a normie. Who? What is that buzzing sound? All I hear is every like 5 seconds.
My phone. Probably because I have it on my table.
Can you please turn your ringer off? And who muted Cooper?
It's not me. Guys, it's not me. I'm not muting anyone. Darth Kaiju keeps on muting me every.
I am not muting Alex. Oh
He's targeting everyone.
Everyone, help me! Help me! Every time Gabester.
Get rid of Gabester, Darth Kaiju 21, quick! Pigeon, you're our only hope.
Pigeon, you gotta kick him out. He keeps on muting me, and I'm actually.
I'm not even muting you.
So, Tommy, look on Snapchat because I just sent you it.
So now that I can actually speak, I know how to fix this. You don't have to get rid of anyone. Just stop muting each other. For crying out loud.
Knuckles?
Yeah.
You sent the Knuckles.
Yeah. This time he's.
Do you know the way?
That's all you say. You say it like this. Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
No, you do not know the way. I know the way.
We must find the way.
I am only going to find the way.
We must find the way.
I will bring you many gifts from the way.
Dark Kaiju is trying to silence the way.
So is Kaijuzilla just dead?
Finally, Gabester's gone. That's one we dealt with, and now we need to get.
I don't know what happened to the other cow. My other phone died.
Will you stop muting me?
Stop talking so damn loud.
Trying.
You can't help it.
There. See? Trying to fix it. See?
See, that's the problem too.
Being worse than a maverick is the worst insult you can get.
Listen here, you little Hey, alright, please no swearing, this is a Christian server.
You tell him, Cooper.
Yeah.
Please no mute, this is a Christian server.
Supporter.
Hey, what's a Jake Packer supporter?
Who's Jake Packer?
LOL, what?
Is there new brothers coming? The Packer brothers? Oh boy. I can't wait to meet. Oh,
it's Kaiju and Kirby's Boy.
Oh, Paul. Well, now I can.
Okay, breakfast time is commenting on my videos.
Hey, Alex, this is in favor of you, man.
Wait, I'm gonna check who this breakfast time kid is because he's saying his videos.
Enough.
Wait, he doesn't actually have. Well, he does have videos.
Oh, by the way,
this is like a 10-year-old kid saying that this channel's.
Your channel's pretty good, Pigeon. You have more subscribers than me, that's for sure.
No, he said, "Psych, you guys are cool." I am just kidding. Ha 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 ha.
What other cool night? What other cool roast can I say?
I think the best thing you could do right now is go off air.
Oh, by the way, guys, my teacher said, "Okay, kids." So today is like weird. We don't know how today's gonna go, so you can just all go on the computers and watch anything you want, do anything you want. I kind of had to keep pausing my videos because I was watching Nerf Man, so...
I thought you were going to say you were watching porn.
No.
I feel like Dark Kaiju would watch, like, animals.
I was actually watching his Louis Duran saga.
Dark Kaiju, please stop muting me.
And while I was watching it, there's this kid going on of how like anime is not animation.
It is animation.
I
Just
told
made in
him.
another country.
What did that kid say?
That anime is not animation. I told him that it is. The kid got so offended, and how do I say this? But the kid said, "Oh my god, anime is just a work of art."
Myself, with my foot. I'm pretty sure you.
Breakfast Time says Cooper's Spironic is cool.
Really? Thank you. Breakfast time.
And like the guy said, anime is the best things to man. It's amazing.
No, it's not.
I'm not sure if I should say what.
Please, no.
But because reasons, I want to keep this PG, so I'll tell you all later. Like,
Hey, Alex.
I reckon. Wait.
But I'll
Michael Black Bars.
But I'll message
That
you.
joke is so fucking
exhausted.
It seems that Gabester is like muting a whole bunch of people.
I'm already meeting.
But he's not on. It's Darth Kaiju who's doing it.
I'm
Darth
Gabester.
Kaiju is Gabester. They're both the same person.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Get him out!
You didn't even know that.
Will you
I
take
told you
action?
5 times.
Should I?
Will you please take action so I don't... Christian server?
Bridget, I'll send it to you on Snapchat of what I said back to the guy.
So, Breakfast Time is asking for a shout out.
Okay, then.
We're never getting a shout out. We'll never shout out your channel. We kind
Shout out to Breakfast Time.
We kind of just. Yeah.
This coming from Cooper Spellhawk, who keeps being muted by Gabester.
Alright, this is what I said to him.
Cooper, you going to G-Fest?
I will describe how. I'll just speak for 1 second.
Gabester, stop.
Gabester, please stop.
Are you going?
I'll try and make it. I don't know if I can.
If you do, you gotta beat up Gabester.
I'm not going. I'm actually gonna go get my car. And guess what, guys? I'm getting this car for free.
Wow,
Wait,
you're gonna bail out on all of us for a freaking materialistic car?
What car are you getting?
Look, I would love to come to G-Fest, but my mom says, no,
Please no
you
sharing
need
the Christian
to
server.
go to Ontario.
I don't care about cars. If it drives, then that's good enough.
Exactly. That's what I told my mom. She's like, I know you need to come. And I wanted to go back to G-Fest, but my mom's like, no, you gotta go to Ontario with us.
Then that means you gotta convince her, right? Because you still got
Okay,
time.
so when exactly is the next G-Fest?
Or I could just...
I think it's like July 13 or something, right?
It's sometime in July, but
Or I
it's
could
gonna...
just take my car, drive to Chicago.
Actually, guys, I gotta get going now. I was mostly silent like somebody.
Chicago, Illinois, Crown Plaza. Chicago, Illinois, Crown Plaza Hotel.
I didn't have to scroll on this Christian
However,
server.
you won't be able to like reserve
signing
stuff.
off.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Actually, I think...
Well, he cared about what we said, Thepigeon.
I feel sorry for him. All he just wanted to do was talk, and yet, like, they're being so disrespectful to some kid, you know? Some
Hey, guys.
innocent kid.
And
they're
that
being...
kid is surprised, and that kid is surprisingly still here.
Guys, I just figured a way I could make it to G-Fest. I could drive in my car to G-Fest.
Yes.
And I'll just sleep in my car.
That's good.
Yeah.
Or you can just rent
You're gonna have to reserve to another hotel, though, because, like, they ran out of room there.
I'll sleep in my car.
For real?
You would?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're gonna run out of like parking space. That thing's gonna be crammed.
Yeah.
Like,
Or are you gonna park at a
And
local
Chicago's the
store and,
most
like,
dangerous
sample
place, so they'll
like,
not only take
defense
your
the next
car, but
day?
they'll take you to a rape facility.
Don't worry. I don't think anyone goes after Canadians.
Wait, are you actually
yeah,
gonna
but
do
they'll
that, though?
shoot people in general, dude. Like
Yeah, but
we were in the downtown side of Chicago one time, like a few weeks ago, and it wasn't really the best experience. It was really stressful. I was wondering, am I gonna get shot throughout the entire time?
Did you make sure it wasn't Lewis?
Got some
No,
of that
if it was
milk,
Lewis, you have
boys.
the fear of getting hacked. Pretty sure you have some fear by getting shot by Godzilla.
What? No way. Alex. Alex, I've gotta see this. Damn.
Pigeon shy, Lewis.
No, because he'll leave like he always does.
Guys, stop inviting me. Stop adding me to this shit.
Says the one that keeps inviting him to every call.
Alright, should I invite Jamie?
Oh, wow. There's a new map on Warmrise, and it was Nuketown from Call of Duty, and they had the same picture. I'm like, did they make a full 3D like render scale? And this is what you get once you log in. I thought they actually like copied the same map, and this is what came up.
Wait, guys, I'll park in an Arby's, and I'll put Arby's food around my car. So basically, if anyone walks near my car and tries to rob it, I'll have that Arby's boy who sleeps in those bushes just come after them, push them over, and eat the Arby's, and then run away.
Speaking of the Arby's boy, congratulations to Gojira5400 for 1 million views on why Godzilla 2014 is better than Shin Godzilla. Congratulations to him. Even though he angered like a majority of the fan base just by clickbaiting.
I'm gonna have to debate that guy. I'm gonna have to debate him.
No, he's not talking about who would win. He's just talking about why he thinks 2014 is better. And with the clickbait title, he made a lot of views, which probably means he'll get like a little bit of money, actually. It's quite lucrative, if you ask me.
Well, when you want to go to Arby's, you gotta click
back again. Top 10 anime revivals. Number 1.
The voice volume in this hangout just went up from 1 to 100.
Okay, I'm being muted again. Why is it that every time I join, I'm muted by someone?
Not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna do something else instead.
I don't know why Alex doesn't mute himself, because I'm gonna go out in a few minutes.
Finally, I can actually speak without being interrupted.
Oh, by the way,
So,
guys, I actually have
I think Gabester's just doing this because he lost the debate earlier.
Guys,
No, you weren't even in the debate. Why would I mute you if I lost the debate? You know what? I'll just block you.
Because I kept saying in the chat that Pigeon wins.
Oh, voice so loud.
Nah, it's totally me that won. Or
Michael, all you just said that like that you wanted that you said something about trying to explain why 2002 would beat everyone, which he wouldn't.
Minya sucks.
Wait, actually, do you know who would actually win? Ganymus. Nope, Ganymus.
No, Minya. Everyone knows Minya's like God.
Nah, Goji 2004, final Goji. You know, the one that was never used again, and I actually want to buy the suit from Toho.
I don't think they sell suits.
Can you, Pig Young, could you remove Battle Blue and Gigantus and Godzilla Fan 2018?
Also, Michael, may I ask you to remove the black bars from your videos?
Those are people who weren't added information, and I don't want them in there.
Alright, I'm gonna remove Battle Blue.
Okay, so let's have another debate real quick.
I'm not really in the mood to debate right now, but
why'd you remove Battle Blue?
Because apparently he doesn't like being added to these without his
permission. How about Ultraman Great versus Destroyer. Silence.
Okay, I'm about to ask you this question.
Jasmine said he's blocked in this hangout.
Unblocked.
Is it you, Michael?
What?
Is it you?
Pretty sure it's not. Never blocked this man.
Down 2018. And it's dark over there, man. What, are you in the deep dark sea?
Hey!
There we go.
What's up,
Oh, what's up, Josh?
Well,
dude, I filmed the best scene today. Better than that intestine thing.
Tell me.
By the way,
Well, that's why, but I'll just say, like, that kaiju's
Pigeon,
life
you like to host this debate?
That kaiju's life is completely ended.
Fuck yeah.
Know what I did.
How do I know if they don't want to be Pigeon?
Well, usually depicting how they usually don't join the call or say don't add me here.
Pigeon.
Like,
How about we?
AKA, we all say we invite us to your calls.
Pigeon.
You blocked
You
our
know
thing.
that Destroyer, right?
Yeah, I blocked him.
Lamau.
Because he
Wait,
kept
he changed his
muting me.
name to. Oh, never mind. So he's 2 accounts.
I blocked him because he kept muting me.
Who's doing that vibrating stuff?
That's not me.
Troopers.
My darn
Alex,
notification about
Alex,
this.
I was gonna
I blocked
say there's
him,
a
so I
new
don't have
map
to
on Warmrise, and it's literally a 3D model version of Nuketown from Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll block Cooper after.
I'll show you, Josh.
I've already seen it.
I know, but when you join, it's
actually
like a
going to
piece of
Chicken
crap
Squad.
compared to the thumbnail.
It's because the thumbnail was taken straight out of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 when the match is over.
Yeah.
Does it work on Chrome now?
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
checking.
It does actually.
Also, Alex, you got one thing wrong about Ultra 7, though. You got one thing wrong.
Oh no, what did I get wrong?
He's not narcissistic.
He's not what?
Narcissistic.
Oh.
Cool.
You literally portray him as narcissistic in the Ultra 7 reality.
I like how cool it looks, but once you join, look what it looks like.
Is it really crap?
Heads up. It's
You'll
because the
see-
picture. It's because the
Look.
picture is from Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
I know it's supposed to be like that, right? And I
Oh my god!
and then look outside. Remember how cool that looked? This is Nuketown.
That's the most clickbaitiest map I've seen.
I know, and then look, those buses you saw, look at them.
I think that's the only clickbait on Warmrise.
No. It's not that bad of a map there, but like, why the hell did they have to do that?
Pigeon.
What?
What
Guys,
should
do
we
you wanna
debate
play
it
on
next?
I don't know.
I vote Ultraman Great versus Destroyer.
Like, when's the next time you want to debate?
I don't know.
Whenever you got the energy.
You joined us.
I'd still say
Yeah,
Ultraman
Kaiju,
Great
you wanna
versus
see
Destroyer.
some more? Oh, hey, Gigantus, what's up?
Gigantus.
Is that my Ultimate Jack?
Hey, the people Ultraman Jack!
Oh wow.
Hey, keep playing that right now.
So here's Gigantus playing the Ultraman Jack.
We
video
want
on
copyrighted music here because Superman endorses it anyway.
Wait, I don't see Gigantus in here.
Who's Cooper?
Probably because he blocked you.
Hey guys, I know it's a bit late, but what do you guys think of the new Louis Duran Godzilla Gang episode made by me?
Luke Skywalker, guys.
It was brutal but good.
Hey, Gigantic, you do me a favor and
you mean the one where Lewis goes?
I literally have an Ultraman Jack ceramic figure right here at the ready. Seriously.
You have an Ultraman Jack ceramic figure?
Made it myself.
Oh my god, no one cares.
Copyright!
Times like this. Don't worry, people don't like this anyway.
You're gonna get Pigeon Stream copyrighted.
Those who mute me are faggots.
That means Kaiju is now a faggot. Wait, no! Who said that? Hey, we're not supposed to play this. It's a Christian server.
Where's Lucifer dies?
I mean, we suck at it, but...
Oh yeah, Lucifer dies.
Are you fucking?
Wait, how many views did that get, Josh?
But it's got like 130 right now.
Hey,
Did anyone from his channel commented like, "Oh, I thought this was actually the new episode"? Oh, look, look who comes slithering back.
Slithering.
Godzilla, go ahead and play that radio.
Godzilla, when you said that, it reminded me of The Last Jedi, because you know everyone was called a snake.
NDK, I'm not watching your movie anymore.
Go on.
Top 10 anime trails.
ND.
I gave you a last chance and you blew it.
I wanted to be with my family.
Yeah, just keep going.
Screw your family. Movies are...
Kaiju, guess what? NDK films more like NDK hiatus.
Gigantus, quick.
Do you want to play One Line?
Not unless Jawsman plays.
Yeah, I'm on.
You're on. Alright. Are we gonna make a server? Or do you want to join a public server?
Let's make a server. Should we do the Dome or Nuketown?
Charlie Jack fucking dies!
Why don't we allow a lot of maps on the... Why does it always have to be 3?
Oh shit! DKZ releases.
There's always only 3 maps.
Gigantus, help! Not my camera! Not my camera!
There's too many people in this hangout.
That's
Jack,
like the problem of when I let people join these type of calls.
Jack, stop it!
Guys, let's reject everyone.
What?
Who the hell added me here in the first place?
He clicked, like, I put the link in the chat. I put the link in the chat so Kaijuzilla could join.
Jack,
Yeah,
stop! I know he's not playing your music anymore, but...
The gaming server
Yes,
is
I know that's up to you.
Alex and Charles. It's 9129.
Say, kill your all.
Alright, thank you. I'll be sure to join in a few minutes.
Okay,
Are you 516, Jaws?
do you know who's more forgotten than Jack? Powered. One moment.
Jawsman.
Ultraman Jack, more like the worst fucking Ultraman ever.
Ooh.
Hey.
Jawsman.
Hey, it's a micro Christian server.
Please no swearing. This is a Christian server. And I made a ceramic figure of Powered. Also, I'm making a fan-made series on him.
Who days that shirt on Block Cooper?
Also, don't even get me started on how bad Zerth was. Don't even get me started on that.
Guys, I think I should on Block Cooper because I feel like I should.
Do not even get me started on how bad the movie Ultraman Zerth was. Do not. Do not.
Trash. Ultraman is superior.
Tom.
Haha.
So what's the server? 9 what?
9129.
Oof.
Oh, so you want to play Nuketown then?
Yeah.
Alright, Hitler will be with me.
Yeah.
Kaiju fan.
Why did you leave?
Wait a minute.
I didn't leave. I'm still here.
How many Gabester accounts are there? Are there 3 Gabester accounts? Because I have a perfect meme for that.
Alex the Kaiju.
Before. Upgrade Gabester. No, go back. That was Kaiju. I said go back.
What? Are you kidding me?
Why
You're lag.
Yes.
Well, guys,
Godzilla, can you do me a favor and say what again?
What again?
Especially, I'm tired. Literally.
I'm having problems with like the options and stuff like that. Let's see.
Oh yeah, sure you are. Excuses.
Full screen. There it is.
What's up, super deadly?
Outside pigeon there. Pigeon, out there.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Oh, shit.
Pigeon? Pigeon?
What?
There you are. Can you interview me live tomorrow? I've always wanted to have an interview, and I know I won't get from Gabester now because.
Not if you subscribe. I'm telling you, he doesn't make bad stuff. Don't subscribe to your account.
Are you kidding me?
So, how about Pigeon?
He reviewed King Kong 33. He said he has a.
Are you kidding me, Alex?
Do you know that way?
Guys, I know he'll appreciate it.
It's a dead
And I'm
meme.
totally kidding about like not subscribing and stuff like that. It's just like
Cooper.
I totally
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Do you know the way?
Do you know that way?
Yes, I know the way. The way is ultimate power. Oh,
You know who knows the
yes,
way?
that's
You know who
Kaibu.
knows the way?
Hello.
no Pacific Rim 2.
So what we're saying, Gabe?
Oh, you can hear me? Okay. I unblocked you. Sorry for blocking you.
And just the first 4
Hmm.
months. Yep.
It's fine. But seriously, when am I gonna finally get my live interview?
Coming soon.
I'm not sure, actually. Maybe soon.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I've interviewed Evan, Jamie, Pigeon, Kaiju Psychofoams, and
What's up?
yeah.
I'm next.
I mean, Michael's one's tomorrow night. Yeah, probably by like Friday or something.
Today is
Maybe
Friday.
Wait, actually Sunday afternoon. No, Sunday afternoon.
All right.
Alex.
Sounds good. Well, see you around for now, because for real this time I'm off. Cooper Spark signing off. Bye, guys! Also, be sure to watch The Return of Ultraman Powered. I worked hard on it.
That was a very formidable shot, in my opinion.
My channel art. You see how I have like an emoji for every monster? King Kong, Godzilla, Rampage. The one.
Who's BioGoji?
BioGoji is Gojira Gigantus' friend.
I think I heard of him before.
He's a really nice guy, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion, because my opinion may be subjectively different from yours.
So, Ultraman Ginga, more like the worst Ultraman series ever.
Is it wrong that I actually enjoyed Genga?
Yes, it is very wrong that you enjoy.
I guess I have low expectations for entertainment, I guess, you know?
Oh my gosh.
For example, my favorite Gamera movie is ironically Gamera the Super Monster. It's just no holds barred.
You have a
Pigeon.
You have a, I don't know what kind of taste of movies that is.
My favorite Godzilla movie is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
My favorite Godzilla movie. And my Shyamalan.
My favorite Godzilla film is Rampage, and anyone who disagrees is an out-of-touch critic.
Killed Captain Alec.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, my favorite Godzilla film is The Patriot, starring Mel Gibson.
My favorite Godzilla movie is Double Down.
My favorite Mel Gibson is Tommy Wiseau.
Dude, my favorite Tommy
My favorite Tommy Wiseau is Neil Breen.
Neil Breen is the best director in the world.
Dude, Mel Gibson would be great with Inspector Gadget.
Godzilla, you're trying to kill me.
By the way,
I know
Alex.
this more. Yes.
Have you ever watched the Malaysian dubs of Ultraman?
Malaysian dub?
Oh, let me go to toilet.
No, I don't think I have, no.
No, you should see a video I posted.
Oh my gosh, Alex, stop.
Shitty Malaysian dub of a stage show. They have a lot of Ultraman stage shows.
Yeah.
It's when they did to promote the Ultra Galaxy Legends movie. You should hear Mebius talking in Malaysian. It's so horrible. He sounds like Ugandan Knuckles.
Knuckle.
I will defeat you, Zarab. I will defeat you, Zarab.
Super soldiers, speak Garrison.
Who killed Captain Zaffi?
Someone.
I mean, surrounded.
Darth Kaiju, I hope you know Final Wars is trash and it's the worst Godzilla movie ever.
One question: is it?
Super tough.
Is it
Super
trash like you?
deadly. What's happening?
Yeah, it's definitely trash like you.
The best Kaiju movie is The Atomic Dragon.
Egg on me.
So who's this little girl?
Kaijuzilla.
Oh.
Casey, what are you playing?
Fire Actually, I was gonna tell you, this kid, Darth Kaiju, is the reason why Nerfman made that rant on us in the first place.
No, no, it was not. No, it was not, Gigantus.
He's the guy who defended us, who attempted to defend us, and that's why Nerfman made that rant on us.
Oh.
No, he made
You
it
gotta
right
kill
after
him,
you.
nigga.
You were the,
So
you ranted way before me.
So Darth Kaiju is the reason why everything happened in the first place.
It was Nerfman's
This
decision to
is
do
why I
it.
had to start editing.
Gigantus.
If you hadn't stepped in, I
ranted
could have I could have continued making shitty videos with bad quality.
And now look what you're at now. Alex, are you dead?
Right now, I'm an ultra shit poster.
Nice one, nice one.
Alex. Never mind, I guess. Michael.
Because they have shown me the way that Ultraman is far superior than Godzilla.
I hope your lover throws me further. Embrace of love now.
I'm actually more excited for Rampage than I am about Monster Planet.
I want to bring you a baby behind. We will do it.
Actually, Monster Planet comes out the 17th.
You should invite.
I know, but Rampage, I was always more excited for Rampage. I've been waiting for Rampage since 2011 when it was announced. Because I remember my dad told me, "Oh, they're going to be making a Rampage film." Ever since then, I've been waiting.
It took a long time. It took a long time.
Well, Monster Planet was just kind of announced. It's like they didn't reveal anything until like the past few months, and like they revealed all the characters, which fell under the stereotype. It's like, meh, it's just cookie cutter stuff we've seen in anime. We all know anime is gay, and we all know that.
Battles.
The only good anime is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and the other good anime is Spider-Man the Animated Series.
And Attack on Titan.
Nah,
No.
fuck that shit. It's gay.
It's
More of the
it falls under
gargantuans
the-
for homosexuals.
pretty much.
Kaiju Short Battles is good.
I'm
No, Short
leaving.
Battles is gay.
I hope y'all have a good night.
Then why'd you make
Pigeon,
it?
good night.
Good night.
Good night as well.
Pigeon-
Kaijuzilla, good night.
I haven't even talked to
Good
you
luck
in like
with your
5
movies.
months.
Seek.
Yeah, and you asked me to watch one of your fucking videos when you blocked me, nigga. And okay, and then Jawsy, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I see a ISIS member.
But yeah, Rampage is more exciting than Monster Planet. Like
true.
Like, we've seen like all the characters in Monster Planet are just like the stereotypical anime characters. Like we have the stereotypical, I want to kill him because he killed my family, dude. And it's like,
Pigeon.
Rampage at least is doing something new. It's bringing something
Everyone
new.
in my team sucks.
Rampage is gonna be unique. And Monster Planet's just gonna be boring.
How do you know? It's Godzilla, for Christ's sake.
Oh no, we've got one of these.
Because like multiple people who've actually seen it says, if you've seen the trailer, then you've watched the movie, because that's literally what it's about.
Maybe
You're gonna lose this fight.
it comes out on a school day. Why couldn't it be released Friday or something?
Am I gonna lose it, or is Gabester gonna lose it?
No, I'm losing what?
Kaiji still said something about losing the fight or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he's talking to someone else. I don't know. But I think Rampage has just had more history in development than Monster Planet did. Like Rampage is like went through like so much. Like
yeah. I like George.
It's had so quite. Yeah, I like some of the new changes with the character designs, and I like how instead of them being like mutated humans, they're like mutated animals. That's a.
Except the figure sucks.
George looks like a Yeti.
I mean, the George figure looks more like Kong than the actual Kong figures did. So.
I'm talking about the film.
Well,
Hey, Pitch,
we'll
you know
talk about the figures. But...
Oh, I'm sorry about the movie.
But probably like the. I don't know. I just can't wait to see the film. It looks good. Like, yeah, it's going to be really different from the games, but I don't mind if it's different as long as it's good. Like, for example, like 2014, it was different from how Godzilla was, like, usually portrayed, yet it was done perfectly.
You should do a movie review video on it when it comes out, after it comes out, after you see it.
I mean, yeah, I do plan on also making videos, like, discussing my opinion about The Last Jedi, so definitely some Rampage videos will come out.
Oh, do you have a pistol?
You should do a Godzilla-thon also.
A Godzilla-thon? I don't know if I can do that. That would take a lot.
I'll do it with you. Like, well, I'm doing with Godzilla. You can join the squad if you want.
Like, the thing is, I don't own all the Godzilla films.
Alex.
Oh, well, like, how about this? How about you be in the episodes that the films you know?
Maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Like, what do you not know?
Hey, Alex.
I don't know. Alex is mute, by the way. Someone muted Alex, or he
Not
muted
me.
himself.
I didn't mute him. I only muted Cooper.
Poor Cooper.
I unblocked him just to be nice.
He's just a kid, and the only thing he really wants is to talk to you guys. Even if he's a bit loud, you remember he just wants to talk to someone. He wants to make friends, you know. He's an innocent
Oh
kid.
shit! Godzilla fan 2017,
Dude, this player
2018
guy
is
is
out.
cheating.
Power went out.
Some guys like had like apparently like the water froze in the pipes, and these guys are like fixing it or something. We don't have any water right now, so.
Need some water?
I have turned the tide Godzilla.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. What is it?
After all this
Are you
time.
gonna see Rampage?
I gotta say, this is gonna be a lot of fun, real quick.
Are
Oh,
you gonna see Rampage?
I might. I mean, yeah, I will, but I don't really have too much to say on it, honestly. I saw the trailer.
Well, Monster Planet.
Not even excited for Monster Planet at all, really. I don't know why.
It's Godzilla. Okay, what if it's Ultraman Monster Planet?
I still wouldn't be that excited because I've never been that much of a fan of anime, really. It's not that I don't like it, but I just find all the tropes recognizable with it, I guess.
Well, people say, like, oh, if you watch the trailers, you already saw the movie.
That's basically what every favorite person that's watched Monster Planet has said so far.
Yeah, I didn't spoil too much for myself, so no spoilers.
Jeez, this is hard, man. We can't beat him.
Yes, but like, when's the production of Giganosaurus Rex 4?
After I release my Star Wars film.
When?
Finally.
I'm gonna be like filming my Star Wars film like probably next week.
Oh yeah, when's did you figure decision on lightsaber?
We do have like lightsaber like figures, but my friend said it's probably a good idea to try to add an effects like or whatever, like a glow effect. So I'm gonna try to talk to my two friends who have the lightsabers about it. I'm gonna try to get into a call with them like after tomorrow. Either Sunday or Monday. I have plenty of time then to talk to them.
Okay, and then so I guess you want burning effects?
I don't know. I'll give you like you guys more information about that later.
All right then. Tell me when it's out.
Who's still in this call?
I am.
Me.
This call's actually been very surprising. Like it went off from like being a really like good debate to absolute chaos to just being almost dead.
Oh god. Oh,
what?
I feel like debating something, but I want to save it for a different stream. I feel like
what are all these people with these freaking rocket launchers, man?
I don't know.
Like maybe tomorrow we could do another episode.
No, because my girlfriend's gonna be over.
Oh, how about we debate for Russell?
I don't know.
Bleed like Douchefan and Catmoff make a live stream about it.
I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people that constantly is like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. You know.
Wait, what about Sunday, Pigeon?
What?
What about Sunday?
I have like a 3-to-1 ratio right now. I got triple kill.
What Infinite?
Stop being good.
Can you get nice? Headshot right from the stairs. That was beautiful. It was.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the kill board. It was just 4 Alexes for about a minute.
Infinite, what'd you say?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Oh.
Should I end the stream?
Oh snap! I'm out of bullets.
Wait. I need to say something. Oh, Michael, are you still up for tomorrow's stream interview?
Oh my.
Pistol.
I might go shopping. I'm gonna possibly go buy an action figure, Captain Rex.
Oh, Captain Rex, sorry. Maybe you can show up for the interview.
This is intense.
So should I end it here?
Oh man.
Also, I'll see you guys that are watching the stream still later, and expect another debate episode.
Alright, I gotta give one of my quotes.
So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Hold on,